We're live. Hey, everybody out there. How's it going? It's your man, Adam22. I'm in here today, and I have compiled a cast of some of the greatest minds in the Southern California region. First of which would be Mississippi's very own Remo.
Come on, man.
In addition to that, we have the one and only, the Zesty hate monger himself, Brandon, coming straight out of Long Beach.
Remo, you are built like a sharecropper, though, low key. I be looking at you. I look at your face. You look like a nigga that. Dude.
Wait till that Ozempic hit. And in addition to that, of course,
They got Ozempic plugs out here?
we got the stink team in the building. Ralphie the P and Evil in the building. How's everybody doing today?
Oh man, recovering.
Fresh off the weekend.
Recovering?
Yeah, recovering. I went on a hike with the fans the other day, so I'm like,
You be hiking with the fans? Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were recovering
Runyon
from a
Canyon?
lean
yeah,
weekend.
Runyon.
Oh.
Did you see the dude try to set a fire over
Yeah, I
there?
just seen that the day after
I
we
did
left.
see that.
It was crazy.
Oh, wait a minute. This is too adult for this.
No, you can talk
Let's talk about
fire.
Lil Brazy.
No, we can talk about fire.
Okay, we can talk about some
Pyrotechnics
Some real
appeals
shit?
to our audience.
Oh, no curse.
Hey, I just want to send a big shout out. We have very limited information, but our boy Top 5, let me tell you, I went out, I did the content with him in Toronto. It's still being edited right now. Shout out to all of our members because we have had the members only Top 5 interview was up. He told me to take it down. It went up again because they told me some stuff to take out. We took it out. It's down again. He asked me to take it down again.
Fuck.
And then he told me before he went to wireless, he told me, yo, Adam, you need to get the interview ready. You need to get the vlog ready because I'm about to do some stuff at wireless in the UK that is going to be so viral that you're going to want to have that content out when this stuff goes down. Now, I do not think that he was talking about getting stabbed in the neck, but that is how it worked out because last night, crazy footage emerged of a bunch of UK hooligans with NOS tanks in hand just absolutely attacking a car, smashing it in. I can't really 100% tell if that's him in the vehicle who's getting attacked, but at the very least, apparently some UK goons did run down on him.
Tripping.
So what's crazy about this UK situation is this. You have an active degenerate movement in the UK, dudes with NOS tanks and knives, but you also have a very emerging Islamic movement where they're literally trying to bring elements of Sharia law to the UK.
No, to be fair, Top 5 is a Muslim and is Somalian.
We don't play fair with Muslims or we drop bombs on them.
I'm just saying.
We drop bombs on them with drones,
He is a Canadian.
whichever
So
way.
don't put him in a we or a they.
We gonna drop bombs on Canada with
their
drones.
side.
Listen.
He's an insurgent force from Toronto.
All I'm saying, Muslims and Somalians, and you know I'm as pro-black. We deal with them with a 10-foot pole. We only send drones. We only send bombs. But him, I'm sure he's a great guy. But what I'm saying is, it's crazy how you have these people calling for like Sharia law, which is a very stringent set of laws. But you have the emerging, the
I'm
degenerate.
gonna be real with you. I think it would be good if we got the details of the case out of the situation out of the way before you go full geopolitical.
I'm not geopolitical.
Hey, I'm so like,
What
nigga,
the-
the topic
everybody
switched
out
up
there
quick
thinking
like
the
a
same
motherfucker,
thing.
man.
What
I'm
is
like-
wrong with this dude?
He was
All right,
in politics, bro.
Hey, this nigga turned into something different.
Right
No,
now.
it's
I
nothing
think-
wrong.
all right, let me explain to you. When we discuss a topic, you have like the central locus of what we're discussing, and then we kind of expand from out there. So what I was thinking about saying was the fact that there's two dueling narratives of why Top 5 may have been stabbed. Number one is the fact that he has so many ops in the UK that it is, or excuse me, in Toronto, that it is believable that perhaps somebody would have been sent on a mission to take care of him outside in the UK. Now, the other dueling narrative is the fact that he was actually on stream saying that the UK ain't about nothing, that the UK don't do nothing, they ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. He said America is feared. The UK ain't on nothing. And now you could kind of imagine that there's some UK hood dudes who might be a little bit bothered by that. Now, bothered enough to like go stab somebody in the neck just because they insulted your country, like how tough your country is. I mean, it's kind of a stretch to me if somebody said, hey, LA pussy. I don't really see a lot of LA dudes like rushing to go catch a body,
I
right?
feel like if they won't rush, but if you in a place where people can come and they probably there too.
So
then it's
like-
likely to happen.
we
'Cause
all
like
right
you said,
here.
what?
It is a good
He was
situation where they could
popping.
probably get away with it realistically with
It's
that
like-
many people in one place.
It's like if we in LA and a nigga just online popping in like, oh, the LA nigga soft whoopty whoop, and you just run into him at Target in the middle of fucking Hollywood. It's like you don't even have to trip, but if you say something and he challenge you after you challenge him, now you got to go full fledged, because if y'all start fighting and then you end up stabbing somebody, then it just happens.
then is what I did see, because there was a lot of streamers and stuff that was actually at that same event, and their security was like hella on point, because they said that the event took place in a bad neighborhood anyway. So like DDG was on stream and he had like this big ass fucking iced out Cuban on and shit, and his security made him leave his jewelry and shit on the tour bus. They're like, nah, the area we're in, don't even bring your chain. So if they in that same area,
Nah, you
Like,
gotta
yeah.
order me up.
hey,
But
well,
your security can't have guns out there.
Yeah, I know.
exactly. So they out there just naked while niggas coming up there with knives, and your security really ain't got shit. So y'all kind of like in a bad.
Can the security have a knife?
Nope.
No, you got to tap.
And that's why I'm saying I agree with top 5 100%. Like, you can act hard when someone has been handicapped to where they can't have blick on them. We in LA. Like, you know, every time you interact with a dude, like when I had this situation with Almighty, he could have had a gun. So when you in LA, you think like, if I'm really gonna get funky, it's a chance this dude could have a burn on him and kill me.
Could have turned you
You're
to a
not.
Pop
It's
Tart.
not the same when you in UK, where you know 9 times out of 10 the nigga ain't got no burn on him. Anybody could act tough in that scenario.
He got a machete.
Bring your
on
ass
him.
to LA with your knife or your freaking ice pick and bring that same energy when you know the dude could have a burner on him.
I mean, I don't know if
I'm with
top
top
5
five.
was thinking that he needed security when he was in that environment, but to be fair, when I hung out with him, he had multiple chains on that I'm gonna guess were like at least $40,000-$50,000, because he hit this crazy crypto lick, apparently robbed some fucking kid, and now he's just running around acting crazy, spending tons of money left and right.
He ain't do nothing like that.
Well, I mean, he admitted it on camera. I was thinking that, I'm like, damn, this is gonna be like Al Capone. They're gonna take him down for tax evasion. They can't get him for the bodies. They're
So
gonna
the
get him.
Like
The
the,
chains
one
didn't-
Asian kid that did the crypto judge.
When they scored a $250 million.
$250 million.
I want you guys to see this vlog. My neighborhood, Adam. My neighborhood got a lot of hats. I'm gonna open up a lead store out here. I got a lot of hats.
So he didn't go with security. He was just.
I don't know, because like,
Rocking
all right,
with
you
the
go to
goons.
wireless. It's like, number one, you're probably happy to be able to get in yourself. Never mind having to use your plus ones for security. And then you're hanging around Sexy Red. You're around Kyle from Nelk Boys. You're around Drake, etc. You're kind of feeling like, oh, they're the ones. They need security, not me.
But
Then-
top 5, I don't think
I
he
know,
has
that's
a
what I'm
hard
saying.
problem.
He should have been
getting in
thinking
there.
security.
But you said like him having a hard time getting in there. I mean, Drake headlining it and shit for all 3 days. He probably had all the access Drake had. You know what I'm saying? With Drake being his homie, so he should have had security. If not,
If you
not all the access, but if Drake
+1
is bringing you, then you probably gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? You're the only nigga from Toronto with Drake.
Oh well, look, we have
and
a
we got
UK
a perfect
expert right here.
UK expert to
He
talk.
can
on
tell
this
us who
topic.
stabbed top 5. Look at him.
He was smart. He brought his security with him.
He's probably already got a doctor.
Nah, that's Honcho, man. That's Honcho, man. What up?
Oh,
You from
I'm
the UK
sorry.
too?
My bad.
Nah, for sure. He's stabbing shit.
I
Honcho
just listen,
stabbing
man. You can't listen.
getting
You can't
chingy.
be added to the list of like the most gangsterous places when you don't have the threat of guns blowing your fucking face off. I'm just saying, like I feel where top 5 is coming from.
Okay, I mean,
But-
in that
hell
sense,
no,
yeah,
man.
you're right. You're right.
Guns don't make you gangster.
Hell no.
No, that's what I'm saying, because if you're able to be a gangster in the with the knowledge that someone could have a gun, that to me makes you gangster. Like, look, I don't care what you
Okay.
But
got.
see, look, a gangster will move with the acknowledgement of wherever you go, it can be gangsters. Like when I'm moving, I don't go anywhere and say this place is softer than this place.
I do all the time.
I wouldn't say this.
It might be the death of me.
I mean, you white. You know what
I'm just saying. I go to the
If-
farmer's market. I ain't thinking about it, but
Santa Barbara, Santa Barbara ain't the same as LA.
And I still think potentially I can run into somebody
because it could be Trader Jose's.
type shit.
Bro, the
You never know, the
UK's
cartel
no
might
joke
have
though, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. I know. I
Do
know
you
what's
think
going on.
this whole top 5 situation is actually real though? Because a lot of people were saying this.
I ain't
Oh, you
fake.
see the video though?
Yeah, but that video is from Manor House a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
So I
I
don't
was wondering.
But
Okay.
there's a picture of top 5 allegedly top 5 on the floor with the same card that was getting stomped out on. But I don't know. People were commenting on my post about it saying that video is from years back and it could just be a whole bunch of promo. And Ross, you said there was like,
Yeah, so basically, right, here's my reasoning for it being fake. Okay, so last night, before I went to bed, I see a bunch of posts in the Torontology subreddit, okay, saying RIP top 5 got stabbed. But then a lot of the comments were saying, yo, this is the BFR bots. So they were saying Presser and Boondog and them were botting, lying that top 5 got stabbed. And then I wake up in the morning, see a bunch of videos circulating of the alleged incident, but you can't see top 5. And me and Honcho, we've been deliberating about it.
Yeah, facts.
What we're hearing is that is some random other video. It could be the ops doing promo to try and make top 5 look bad. Could be top 5 himself.
But that's got him a
If
whole
you get
bunch of
stabbed
emotion.
and you survive, that doesn't make you look bad. That makes you look like shit.
Yeah,
That means you fucking survived a brutal attack.
It's the perfect thing for top 5 to kind of make up. Like, he's always getting himself into the headlines for saying some shit.
More than almost anybody I've ever known in my entire life, I would not put it past him.
I think it's promo. I think it's and it's work.
I feel like he could pop out in a day and be like, I'm untouched.
Yeah.
I ain't doing no stab promo, no violin promo.
You could make-
on me.
Top 5 has ignored my phone call. Well, the phone call went straight to the voicemail, and I texted him and no response this morning. Granted, it's probably super late there, I would think, or I
It
don't
is
know.
late there, but I don't know.
But either way, I mean,
But top 5 usually answer the phone and usually
but
act.
if he's committed to the bit, then he
Think he
wouldn't
running
answer
with
the
it?
phone.
Facts,
That is
facts,
what he would
facts.
do. But that's
100%.
also what he would do if he was in a medically induced coma or
But
whatever.
a stabbing is probably the easiest thing to fake out of anything.
I don't
Right.
think top 5 is faking this stabbing.
They're saying your mic's unplugged.
he-
Is he the type of person who
He
would fake
fucks.
something like that?
He fucks
Yep, yep,
with
yep.
Draco. You don't play around with some shit like that.
I feel you.
Like, and if it's the ops doing it,
Mhm.
why didn't he make a video saying they ain't even touch me? I'm untouchable.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with
That's
me.
coming though. He's getting
yo,
emotion
yo,
off
yo.
of this
You know
this
what I'm saying?
situation
To be
right
fair,
now.
we don't even know where the rumor came from. It could have been a rumor that somebody just cooked up out of nowhere, and then he's just laying low to just let the rumor spread because he
Yeah.
totally
Once
would
the
do
rumor
that.
Got out there, I feel like he's running with it.
Yeah.
That's
started
the
on
only
Reddit.
way that it could
Huh?
be fake.
It started on
It
Reddit.
started on Reddit.
Like, it was on Torontology a while ago, before there was any pictures. It was like AI meme images that were like RIP top 5, somebody check on top
Yeah.
5. It was sounding like the ops were making it up, to be
Could
honest
be
with you.
cap.
Can I ask a UK question? Like,
Sure.
since the-
Go for it.
Okay, so I dropped 10 dudes off with 40s, right? Do they take over any neighborhood in the UK? Like, get 10 dudes with like guns, like 40 cows. Do they automatically have a strategic advantage over the UK gangs? And
They got guns out there too, right?
You're a
But we
terrorist
got
if
we
you
got
a
guns
gun.
out there. I feel like realistically, what do you think? I feel like the blocks and the way that the hoods are set up in the UK, it's like it's a whole different setup. You might get caught lacking in a dark alleyway and shanked. I don't know if the 40 cal or whatever big gun you got is necessarily going to help you if
he said
somebody
a
gets
40
up on
cal's a
you.
big gun.
Holy cow.
If
I don't even know.
If you start a gang with 10 niggas in the UK with guns, you're going to be a terrorist and you're going to jail.
But do you think the other gangs are like, we are literally scared of these
Once you
dudes?
start, no,
Nah, they all
get
got
up on
guns
you. Once
already,
you start
bro.
using those
They go what?
guns,
They already got guns already. Usually it'll be like 1 or 2 young G's who have
Yeah.
got the strap parked off in like a pouch, and then the members are out there doing whatever they got to do, and the young G's ready to kind of let the bind off whenever. Basically, that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
how it
I
works
feel
in
like
the
it's
UK.
more to like diffuse the situation, like more than niggas just hopping in cars. Just I'm about to go
Slide.
bust on this nigga.
They're not just out here. Nah, they are shooting people.
They
out
are
in the open.
sliding.
They are. They are.
Funerals,
It can
funerals
happen.
get shot up in the UK, like Chicago. Like, it does happen. So we do have a lot of what's going
The
on over
stabbing
here.
is way more common. Like, everyone's got a knife, bro. You see 14-year-olds in the street, they're wearing a tracksuit, they got a knife, like a big knife
They
too,
pull
like a
the
big
machetes
Rambo.
out they
Yeah,
pants.
I
and
seen
all
all
Bro,
those
like
videos.
the
They
Rambos are
tripping
like
out
this
there.
big, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
no joke out
That
there,
shit is
and it's
crazy.
normal to carry one out there. Like, everybody's got a
Got a
knife.
lighter?
They gonna get up
John.
on you 10 deep in a dark alley. You got the gun. You need some distance to get up on them like that. They stabbing you all over.
Did you ever
can't
see
use the gun no
that that
more.
Uncle Drive situation in the UK where that guy nearly got
chasing
nearly?
them through the street.
He was in like a Uber, and then they smashed the
yeah.
window, and then they're trying to stab him, and he's trying to fight them back with his
Oh,
knife.
yeah.
Bro, that shit was. But that shit's happening
Uber
every
not
day in the UK.
driving, like, the nigga talking about drive.
Yeah, Uncle Drive.
Beat his
Yeah,
ass, he
crazy.
said,
That's
crazy.
And if
Crazy.
they take away our guns, then that's what we're going to be left with. There's a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't want to do. I just
doing
want to be able to
these
shoot somebody.
little
Do you
kid
think you think
games.
it's more gangster to stab somebody or shoot somebody?
Stab,
It's more
stab
gangster than
somebody.
stab.
Gangster if you stab
But
somebody.
I think
Yeah,
that's
stabbing
way
somebody
worse.
is
Stab
Up close
is
and personal, bro.
Yeah, it's more personal.
Yeah, like you, I don't know.
I mean,
Stabbing
really, when
somebody's
you
way
see the
more
clips,
personal.
like the one that Von off 1700 kind of claimed, where he pulls up to the gas station, he's standing 20 feet away from him, and like I remember, I was watching that when it first came out, and Brick was there, and I was like, oh damn, he's scared, he's fucking standing hella far away like that and shit. And Brick's like, nah, but like that's a way better technique. You know,
Is it?
obviously Brick well versed in these sort of things. He's like, no, that's like that's the proper method right there. Like you don't want to get too close. Like a little bit of distance is way better.
I just don't know how these guys are always shooting up gas stations. Like it never explodes. You never see the gas station shootout turn into.
But
an
then
explosion.
meanwhile, I see a guy light a blunt at the gas station and the whole shit explodes.
No, the tanks are way underground.
They are.
Yeah.
But there's still little bits of gas everywhere. So if you light a blunt, for sure it could light up.
But it's like gas and cement. Look at a gas station. What around there is really flammable? It's metal, cement.
The gas on the ground.
But that can light, but it has to have something to catch on to burst into flames.
You
Yeah,
light
your
a
fucking
cigarette,
body.
a blunt,
Your
this
clothes.
ember, land on the shit, final destination type
Something
shit.
got to burn. You have to have something that's flammable. Metal, concrete.
I'll light a blunt anywhere besides the gas station. I've been traumatized from seeing so many videos. Speaking of being traumatized, I would like to inform the fans who are monitoring every last moment of this journey. I did speak to 4 Extras on the phone on Friday. Now, I will reveal to the people, he was not 100% happy with me. He felt like it was weak for me to be on a podcast with people that he perceives as ops and to ask them what they thought about the situation with his blowing up of his hand. And I get that because realistically, you know, this is an op-friendly podcast. There's a lot of people on here who certain people get along with, don't get along with. I think he even felt a way about King Pill being on the podcast. We can get into that Zest arc in a moment and everything. But he did feel a way about that, and it was a little bit of a threatening or like an angry vibe to it. Like, pull up on me in the studio. I want to talk to you. Just me and you. I want to talk to you. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, what are you doing for extra? Why you acting like that? Why you acting like you a little mad at me? What is that? And he's like, nah, just pull up to the studio. I want to talk to you. And I kept pushing, and that's when he revealed that at least the thing that he wanted to mention that he was annoyed by was me talking to people that he doesn't get along with about his hand or whatever. My response to that really is like, bro, we talk about current events. You blowing up your hand was the biggest thing of that week. I'm on a podcast with people that you don't technically get along with. We talking about it. I'm sorry, man. That's just how this goes. Anyway, the next day, and I haven't spoken to him since then. I actually gave him a call this morning, and he didn't pick up. I don't know how late he's sleeping in at this point. But the next day, I got contacted by 2 different people in this content space who told me that they had conversations with him about his request to be paid handsomely for an interview. They both informed me that they spoke to him, that they turned him down, and then they told me how the conversation went. I didn't reach out for this information. They just reached out to me. So 4 Extra is out there digging for gold, trying to find someone who wants to invest in his comeback tale. As far as if his return interview will be on No Jumper, I don't know. I'm waiting to speak to him. So I will have to leave you guys in wait for that information.
Or so,
There's
all
your
right,
update.
so people have been in him up, or he reached out to 2 people in this space that we know.
He definitely reached out to Vlad, and Vlad was not feeling it. Vlad said that when he requested that he didn't even make him a counter offer because he just felt like it was so outlandish that it was just not even close.
He's standing on that 50 bands.
I mean, he's shooting for the 50 bands. I don't know where he's going to land, but for sure then, I mean, I assume he does one high-priced interview maybe at some point, and then he comes and speaks to me afterwards and tells me, oh, let's get back to a regular content schedule. But the thing about it is that it's like, you know, if he's playing hardball, I'm playing hardball. So when it comes time to renegotiate, who knows where we land. So, you know, the people out there, you can all wait. You'll find out more information in the near future, but that's where I'm at as far as the 4 Extra return.
You know what I was thinking? He could have did too. He could have went Yale or Oprah and taught fire safety classes. What you talking about?
Another option.
What you talking about? That'll probably open up the door for around the number he think he wants.
Wax's argument was like, well, maybe you could afford the $50K, but you need him to do a reenactment.
Whoa.
That's
I don't think that's
Explain exactly what happened.
I would not ask him to do that.
That'd be worth 50 bands for sure.
I have to.
The dramatic reconstruction. We get an actor.
I would
in.
not ask
We
him
get
to
an
do
actor in
that.
to play him.
Man,
I have to say this about you, Adam. You don't understand why 4 Extras would be upset at you for talking with his ops about his hand, but then you were kind of mad at King Pill for saying that the hand situation was a hoax. You put the text up like, The homie just lost his hand, and you over talking about it's a play.
Okay, I wasn't mad at him for saying that because for sure, like a lot more significant people than him said that. Joe Budden was on his podcast talking about how he thought it was fake. Matt Hoffa was talking about how he thought it was fake. I was personally annoyed by King Pill DMing me or texting me over and over and over saying that it was fake when it's like 10 hours after it happened when everybody knew it was real. I personally found that annoying. But also, listen, if Forrester wants to go get his money somewhere, by all means. Will that affect negotiations as far as how his future on No Jumper looks? Probably, yeah.
I'm just pointing out that I could see why Forextras would be upset. You know, he's your boy. He's kind of like, and just on hood shit, because you do interact with gang members. Gang members live by gang rules. They don't make sense all the time, but that's what they live by. You basically, as his homie, was politicking with his ops about an unfortunate circumstance that happened to him. So I can see why he's mad at you. And I don't see why you didn't know he was mad at you when he didn't let you come to the hospital. That was the number one dead giveaway. When he let
But
Kevin,
I had you on the podcast, and I'm cool with Suspect.
I thought
so Suspect hates you deep
He
down.
almost turned you
He
into
gonna
a Pop-Tart. but-
Listen, Suspect hates you deep down inside, but he gonna pretend to be cool with you because he want his job back. That's basically
Word on the street, Suspect trying to get a Fig Munity role.
whichever way, but he don't like you. He haven't liked you since the day you crushed him with your wallet when he wouldn't let you talk when y'all was having an argument. That day, you know
Oh,
what
you
I'm
did your homework, huh?
That day, Suspect hated you. From that moment forward, in his heart, as a narcissist that he is, me speaking as one, he hated you, bro. He just tolerated
Or
you.
is it more likely the Suspect just hates every human being he's ever encountered in his entire life, and I'm just merely one of them?
He just hates Jalise because she turned him down romantically.
I don't think Suspect. Hey, I don't know. I don't get that energy.
Man, shut up, Remo.
I'm gonna keep it real.
He hates the-
I think he fucks with me and hates me.
I'm talking
he's a little
Suspect
bit
a
of
lot
both.
behind the scenes and shit.
You
I
could
don't-
tell by the way Suspect argues with Adam, there's resentment there.
But he
You could
argues
tell
that
by the
way
way
with
he
everyone.
argues.
But it's resentment. He argued with that with everybody. I think it's just more so he think just because Adam's white, he gonna argue with Adam on that. Like, nigga, I'm from the culture. You shouldn't even be talking to me about that situation. I don't think he hate Adam though.
And you have Suspect derangement syndrome because we're talking about 4Extra blowing his hand off, and you're like, well, what about Suspect?
You brought up Suspect.
He don't even work
Did
here
I?
no more.
Nigga,
He's
you
still
brought
trying
up
to put him down.
Suspect.
Derangement.
No, you brought up
You're
Suspect
thinking
initially.
that. I don't even remember that.
You said I had Suspect on the podcast and he tried to stab. You brought up something.
Oh,
See
yeah,
how
yeah,
you
good
do?
point.
Your white man tactics won't work. I'm not a Native American.
All I'm saying.
What's that
Trade me
supposed
this.
to be? Hold
Trade
on.
me.
Foul on the play.
Can
Foul
I
on the
finish
play.
my
We're
insult?
not doing
Can I
that.
finish my insult? Trade
not-
me this blanket for 100 acres of land type shit.
Blanket is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo,
If I had a
Not
blanket,
doing
I'd
no
be
Native
using it right
American
now.
slander, bro.
Yo,
The white man did that a long time ago.
We
Snatched
not
up all that shit.
I don't want to say what I want to say. 'Cause
Screenshot
That's
real
gonna
quick.
be crazy. But we not doing that.
Oh, wow.
See, now he's going.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Adam getting zesty.
Now he's
here.
getting gay. See, you did
I just
that.
wanted to do that for
I
the
had him in a
Reddit.
good spot.
I got a bad sunburn going, man.
He got the sunburn,
I passed
white
out
boy.
in my pool for
He
2
got the
hours.
White boy sunburn.
There
too.
you go,
With
crazy.
the dog on that. This nigga Adam is
the hog.
crazy, man. This nigga-
I was laying on a floaty in my pool. I fell asleep for 2 hours. I woke up, my shit hurt.
the white boy sunburn.
At least I ain't hit you guys with the thong like I did with Sharp.
oh yeah, that was crazy
Sharp
too,
still got a boner thinking about that one.
man.
Anyway, the next topic that I would love to hit is the fact that, all right,
Oh man,
Many
I know,
of you-
I know where you're going.
many of you guys heard me talking about this on my Instagram story over the weekend, but so I'm looking at Instagram over the weekend. I'm seeing ACK. I'm seeing the ACK flew to Turks and Caicos on a private jet with security and a bunch of what appears to me to be Persian women. Now, he flies out there and whatever. I'm watching him on his story and he's doing his thing every single night. He's on the couch, standing up in the club, listening to music. And guess who he runs into? Trell, who just so happens to be on the same exact island in the same exact club. Now, my paranoid brain thinks maybe this is not a coincidence because that's a fucking weird coincidence.
You think
Ain't no
you think he
coincidence.
vacation sniped him?
Do I think that academics may have had secret access to Trell's travel plans? I at least thought about it because it is such a weird coincidence. Anyway, we can watch the clip now. Basically, while they're all in the same club, Trell, who previously had called Ak a pedophile, who had basically said that he was going to stand on business for Kendrick, and that when he saw academics, he was going to, Swiss cheese the whip. Instead, he goes over to his section and he drives the boat. Let's check it out.
Yeah, this nigga drive the boat.
Dead homies. He drove the boat.
Happy to be there, man.
Look at this. Look how happy T-Will is to be here. That's probably didn't hit the hookah too. Yep.
What were you on, nigga?
You said his arm don't work. He clearly just lifted it.
Oh yeah, but look how the other one's hanging there. No, his left arm is good. See, and look, a girl thinks that this is really the homie. She gives him the liquor.
This nigga Adam is
yeah,
crazy.
he drove the boat.
He said he drove the boat. This nigga's stupid.
Okay, pause it. Okay, so obviously Trell let Kendrick down. That's number one. Number two, a lot of people are probably wondering. How was Trell in this club in Turks and Caicos in the first place? We all saw the screenshot of how much money he's earning and everything. It's not looking too good. I was wondering that because when I saw the video of him on this island, I texted him, or not texted him, but I DM'd him and I just said $7,500. He responded, 10K a night, bitch. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, where the fuck are you getting 10K a night to stay in this spot? Now, academics ran into him again while they were all out on boats, and academics actually put the pieces of the puzzle together for me. He told me that they were on Paul Pierce's boat.
I seen Paul Pierce.
So that's some grimy shit. When you can't even get your own financial situation together and you got to go piggyback off of a retired NBA superstar, just like you previously did to me, just like you previously did to Tyga, that's some thirsty work. So I just wanted to call that out and acknowledge that that's how that was going on. Academics was texting me updates by the minute the whole weekend, keeping me informed. But I guess my question is, do you think that this is going to cause a mass exodus of Back on Fig fans because they now realize that he's not really about that life? Or do you think that people like AD, Pun, etc., who are all cumulatively jumping out the window with Trell, do you think that they are going to feel any kind of way about him seeing him in the club and glazing him after attacking him on the internet?
Mac Wap and Keem for sure gonna have some shit to say. Mac
the
Wap
Renegades.
Mac Wap and Keem ain't gonna be going for it because I be
Dead
watching them
homies,
niggas.
yep.
They gonna be on Trell head about it because it did sound like Trell, if he's seeing academics, it was gonna be some friction or whatever. I even seen Heather say that she don't fuck with academics, but at the end of the day,
She was trying to get a shot.
It looked like
I don't even know if she got one.
It looked like they were having fun, but I know for a fact Mac Wap, he gonna definitely have some words for Trell for sure about this one, because it do look a little crazy. Like, nigga, y'all was just going back and forth, and now y'all out here celebrating together after you was calling this nigga all type of shit.
Because I think a lot of
That was
people,
a Peachtree link up.
I mean, I think a lot of people saw it as Ak also turning the other cheek. But I think from Ak's perspective, it's like that clip right there did all the heavy lifting for him. You know, it kind of exposed the fact that Trell ain't really on shit. Trell has now ran into me, didn't do nothing. He ran into Tyga. Tyga mushed him. He didn't do nothing. And then he ran into Ak, also didn't do nothing. So I feel like there's a little bit of a identity crisis going on in the Back on Fig Reddit, where they're like, damn, we really invested in this fool, and we thought that he was gonna, hold it down. The retarded girl with the meme page, even her, she's probably freaking out, like, damn, can I even post, bro, anymore? I don't know. So
I'm trying to figure out who he talking about.
oh, the
Yeah, this nigga is stupid.
slow bus shorty.
I'm trying to figure out what
crazy.
Short bus shorty, sorry.
I'm trying to figure out what do you want Trell to do? Bro look like he like 135 pounds with one arm. What is he supposed to do, Adam?
Bro, he says he's from Five
Karate?
Deuce Hoover. You supposed to crash.
No, bro. There's no way
He got
physically.
put on.
How are you crashing
But
with one
that's
hand?
before
though?
he got in the motorcycle.
Ralphie, that's fake
accident.
news. I can't just let you spread that fake info. No,
Well, he's from 90
Right,
something.
right,
Where is he from?
I don't know if
92nd
he
or
got put
something?
on, but he's been well.
He was
associated
the
with
nigga
those
was
guys.
born there. He don't need to get put on. He's from that street and that.
No,
number.
you still need to get
Listen,
put on.
man.
No
Nah,
walk-ons.
No. If I'm from the east side of Long Beach, can't no nigga tell me if I say on east side, nigga, you ain't got put on.
Yeah,
you would be an
Long
absolute.
Beach, not
It
west
don't
side
listen.
over.
If I'm from, no nigga, if
I'm from the west side of Los Angeles, but I'm not.
If
from,
bro was born
from
on
all these
Hoover,
things, like-
if the nigga from Hoover and 92nd, I could be getting that wrong. And the nigga like, nigga, I'm from Hoover and 92nd. Nigga ain't gotta be from Hoover to Gang. He from Hoover and 92nd. That happens all the time.
Yeah, homies.
No,
he ain't
you
from
not.
the set.
Listen. But is he saying?
It's not even that. No. You got to
over
understand. Not only is Trell a full-time TDE glazer, but he's also, in his words, he's the biggest from the West Coast. He's the biggest from the West Coast, and you're face-to-face with academics. Nobody has done more to salt this whole Kendrick thing, this West Coast thing, etc. Nobody has put the West Coast down more than him. You're supposed to crash when you see him in the club.
This man right here, Ralphie, this dude Trell has a video where he like, can't nobody tell me I'm not from Hoover and whatever street
I know, I made him
he
cry.
grew up on.
Yup.
So it don't matter. He's talking about where he's literally from, where he was born and raised at.
Right.
That don't necessarily mean he's talking about the gang Hoover. On top of that, what you may
Josh,
not
Can you search YouTube for Trell No Jumper interview just so I can read the title?
what you may not understand about even gangs and black culture, period, when you are the odd man out with another person from where you from, there's kind of like an unspoken peace agreement that always happens. So like if me and
Read this title. The Trell interview, Becoming a Hoover Crip, #1. He let me title the video that.
okay, so
I'm just saying. If you didn't want people to think that you were from there, then you probably shouldn't have allowed the white man to title
Like
the
the
interview
whole
that.
the whole pod is orange themed.
just
you
because
know.
you're a gang, member doesn't
Part of the
mean
whole DNA,
yeah,
what he's doing, right?
Back on Fig, orange couches, orange paisley bandanas, and a lot of the graphics. You got your girl throwing up the set. I don't know, man.
But man, to me,
If you're from an area, don't go saying you're from that area if you're not from that area.
but he's from that area. He's literally from that area.
Okay, becoming a Hoover Crip is
But-
different than I grew up on Hoover Street.
There's people, listen, there are people that get put on a gang because they desperately want to be from this gang. There's other people who are born into shit. Like, my family's from there. I was born on this block. It don't matter what a nigga say.
But if you say that, you got to participate.
Listen,
you
maybe
have to
he
be a participant.
maybe
I'm
he
from
did
where I'm
Because if
from,
you
but
from
I'm not
there,
where
or
I'm
if you
from.
not, if you, it's either you from there or you not from there.
Just
if you're
'cause-
from there, you have to participate. If you're not from there, you can't just say I'm from there.
every man make his own decisions.
No,
and-
as a
and if-
participant, once you raise your hand and say I signed up for this, I'm from here. Now you have to deal with the
And when
people
you- when
who
you
don't
see
like
your
them,
op in the
and
club,
you have to deal with the people who like them.
When you see your op in the club, you're supposed to go get Paul Pierce. You're supposed to set a pick
listen,
in the club.
listen, everything is predicated on situational awareness. If you from a hood that got 10 people and you beefing with a hood that got 150 people, y'all not just gonna show up at they park like nigga what it is. You would be ignorant to do that. So I don't like that this like idea of if you're in a gang, you're obligated to do things that are definitely not in your
Gang
best
shit.
interest. That's not gang shit. That's
Gang
dumb
shit.
shit.
Y'all
That's dumb shit.
gangbangers, right?
If that's the case, bro, LA is a big city, but everybody know exactly where everybody at. Why all them niggas don't just slide over there right now today and get it done?
Hey, that's a big question.
No,
Gangs.
it's
I'm not
just
gang, man.
no, it's him.
Hey, you
No,
said it, man.
because that's the difference between.
You
Listen,
know.
that's the difference between what a nigga from a gang thing and a dude who not from a gang thing. Even though they from the same section, if you talk to a gang member like 4 Extras behind the scenes, they have common sense. They're 4 Extras is not showing up to his rival hood just because they the ops and I don't care. I'm throwing my life away. Same thing with Trell. But what I'm telling you is, as a person who's been around the world, if you go to a place where neither one of y'all have been to and you see the op, there's always kind of like an unspoken truce just in case something jump off.
That don't make no sense, though.
Niggas do be giving passes when they running the niggas over outside
Any
of
black
where they-
person knows that.
Everybody
Sometimes.
ain't giving passes, so
No.
don't come with that.
But sometimes when you run into a nigga outside where y'all ain't expected to run into
y'all
niggas.
participants?
This is-
But you can still, nigga, it
You
happens.
have to be like a participant.
No, you
and
link up
run
if
into
you're
ops.
facing an enemy
bro.
that is so
Face ops.
powerful that you need to link
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
Sure,
Like,
in that moment, it's
hey,
like a prison
nah.
thing.
Who was ever
Nah,
from a
that
gang
analogy, we
in
not
this room?
putting that
I
out.
was.
talked to
Rope
a whole
gang.
Wait, listen. So I was from a gang. Niggas talk about participant, all that. I was from a gang. If I see a nigga from if I was young and I saw a nigga from Insane Crip and we
How
get
old
put,
are you?
Let me finish my point.
No, 'cause if you a certain age, it's
if I see a nigga, it don't matter. Period. Age don't got nothing to do with this.
tripping.
This is a common.
Okay,
sense.
R. Kelly.
Let me say what I.
D-boy in to try to get your mama,
Let me
nigga.
say my point. If me and a nigga from Insane, we could be beefing. We could have shot at each other. If we get dropped in a dorm and it's 90% Southsiders up in there, We gotta make a truth.
After y'all get down.
We gotta
What you talking about? After
Listen,
y'all get down.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Well, then you
Listen.
wasn't on that.
But so
No,
you-
I mean,
Where
I've
you
talked
from?
to a whole bunch
I'm
of
just
Chicago.
saying,
But
if you ran into your op,
this is what I'm saying.
if you ran into your op,
people
and you
who are
just
not
squabbling-
listen, people who never been from a gang trying to tell you what goes on in gangs.
Okay, but when I
Any
ran
nigga
into
from any
somebody that
hood.
didn't like me, we
Call
have
a
to
gang
get
member
out.
right now.
I don't
Call
know
a
what
gang
you
member
talking
right
about.
now.
I will. Whack 100.
Ask him. Ask why.
And you know what he's gonna say?
Listen.
No, okay, but you're acting like there was a greater threat.
My point
Now,
making too
okay,
much sense.
I agree with you.
It's
Listen,
too much common
I'm gonna
sense
give
on my
you.
point.
I'm
I
gonna give
get
you
it.
something. I'm
I'ma
gonna give you
shut up.
something. If there was a terrorist attack, I do believe that Trell and academics would unite as Americans. Now, in the face of that not being a realistic situation, I feel like Trell doing something to him, or at least not going over to the table and taking a shot and glazing and acting like a groupie, I think would have been more respectable to his fan base.
It's
That's
a
just
cult-
my
Adam,
especially
it's a
after you just
culture.
spent weeks calling him a pedophile on the
It's a
internet.
cultural thing. If I take you and fucking AD and drop y'all off in the heart of China, just y'all two, y'all niggas might have beef, but y'all understand that guy is closer in thought to me than anyone else here. So you naturally gonna come together.
I gotta protect him.
You're not gonna be like, I ain't fucking with him. I ain't talking to him. You're gonna be like, what's up, bro? It's crazy seeing you out here.
Chinese are
See,
gonna
that
imprison
beef
him.
on the
I'm gonna
streets,
protect him.
in the internet world, and from what you described, gang beef in jail, two different scenarios.
But also,
No,
me
it's not.
and
Yes,
AD
yes,
haven't
it
talked
is.
shit
'Cause
about
in
each other
jail-
in like a year.
Jail in the
Trell
streets
was
is
calling academics a pedophile like 2 weeks ago.
I get that. But there's people
I'm just
call you.
saying.
But there's
You
people
can't
who
go
call,
drive the boat after you
but
were
there's
just running
people who
content on
called
somebody
you
like
that,
that.
and you're cool with them right now.
Yeah.
Like Lush.
But a lot of time
So-
goes by. There's
That's
apology.
internet
But
shit.
I understand.
Trell never
Separate.
apologized
That's what
to
he's talking
academics.
about, right? Internet shit.
But even besides
That's what I'm
internet
saying, you
shit,
gotta separate.
I'll
Man,
talk-
this argument is over.
I
nigga.
interview a whole bunch
just
of
told y'all
Chicago
the
dudes
facts.
where they fucking run into their ops out of bounds and they give niggas passes and shit all the time.
Remo,
I'm
you
not ashamed of it,
Remo
yeah.
is being
on
truthful
that.
right now.
That's real, nigga.
That's true.
I mean, that's just what it is,
They
though.
wasn't on that.
Wait,
both,
so
both parties.
do we have the clip of Heather
You
falling
just
off
had
the
to call
boat?
a spade a spade.
Yeah, but I
We don't
mean,
have
But
that
if some niggas, if they run into their, because y'all not gonna put this not like that. If,
I'm not saying everybody, but it happens.
Everybody just high.
no, we're not saying everybody, but you said it ain't supposed to happen like that, and it does all the time.
Some niggas do.
It do all the
But
time.
I know some
Hey.
niggas that if they run into their ops,
Yeah.
It's
going
some
down.
niggas who are ignorant like that. But what I'm
In
telling
Turks?
you, what I'm telling you is,
Hey,
listen,
come on, bro.
I'm from Long Beach. We produce more NFL players than any other city in America. It's niggas who could be from rival hoods. They go to the same college, they get along. Why? Because when you take two fish, take them out of their normal pond and put them in a pond with a bunch of people they don't know, they gravitate towards each other because they're more similar
Yo.
than different.
They the athletes. They not
but
on
that's
it
the
like
two
that.
niggas that I know.
We got, hold on.
Wait, we have an official opinion.
Hey, yo,
Whack,
fuck all
whack
that.
on the
We gonna have
line.
this conversation. Like, Adam, check this out, bro. Never again do you allow a motherfucker to come in our building and think he can sit in there and question you and tell you who you supposed to be doing business with.
You're talking about
That
4 extra?
fucking Gumby shit is fucking disrespectful. Why you
Hey, we live right now,
Oh,
by the
you
way.
talking about the Gumby interview?
I don't give a fuck about
No,
nothing.
I just didn't know if you knew.
I don't give a fuck. Whatever I say once, I'm gonna say twice. Everybody know that. First of all, dude talking to you about homosexual shit, right? Nigga, did he forget who in that room with you? Everybody in that room know where I'm finna go. Nigga, you had his homies online performing fellatio acts on one another, putting on fucking lace pantyhose and rubbing oil on their body. It's online. So how do you let a motherfucker come in your building, right, and tell you who you not acknowledging and who you supposed to be doing business with? Hey, listen, Adam, I'm making an executive call. All gang members gotta be submitted to the table, and us as a whole, we talk about it. Because it seemed to me, they feel like if they press you, they can get in there. Nah, start blaming Wack. Because I'm tripping on this dude right here.
Damn,
It
you ain't
was
feeling
crazy.
Gumby, huh?
It's the
Yo,
outside
everybody
man.
got to go become members and check out the Gumby interview that I did. Whack ain't feeling the energy. Me personally, I thought it was good content. I'm going to sit down with somebody that got issues with me. We're going to make a movie.
Told me, Little Hawk from Hoover on Pyro just told me that Gumby was being forced to perform fellatio at one of their G homes.
All right, man. Listen, you got to come with receipts if you're going to say some shit like that. Whack, it was good talking to you, man.
He unalived him in the pen.
I know, he killed his up. Well, really, his homie.
From his hood.
No, Gumby killed the guy who was trying to make him his bitch in prison, so he killed him.
Did he get convicted of that?
He beat him.
Listen.
Then he didn't do it.
No, he did it, but he did it, but then like an innocence program got him out.
So your opinion, that means it was justified. That means it was
He always
justified.
says, I already know I'm going to hell.
Hey,
I already know I'm going to
it was
hell.
justified in
No
the
jumper ain't a liquor store, bro. It's
nigga
the
sound like my
prestige over there. And the fact that that dude come in there like he pressing the line about who is and who ain't gonna be in the building, that's out, bro.
All right, yo, Whack, I appreciate your opinion on that. I just want to ask you, what should T-Rell have done to Academics when he saw him in Turks?
T-Will got marked out. He can't say nothing. Look, he got marked out. You did all that whooping. You did all that whooping, and you called act in Turks where you couldn't get in the club. Came over there and asked the nigga for a shot. He can't say shit. That got their whole movement over there looking real soft.
Hey, Wack, how you know he couldn't get in the club? Who said that?
Cause nigga Act called me that night.
Hey.
I'm the one told him put the I told him Act, get content cause the nigga gonna lie.
Damn.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
The nigga gonna lie. Nigga ain't no listen. You did all that woofing about what it is, what it ain't, what a nigga can't be. Now both of y'all in neutral territory. I don't give a fuck. My girl know. Certain niggas, if I run into them, I don't give a fuck if we at a church. It's on. So T-Rail got to stop woofing because, nigga, you just got marked out by academics.
Yeah, he got to stop acting like he on some street shit. He like
Wack
he's
is
a
lying.
stylist.
Hey,
He's a
Wack
Zesty
is-
stylist, homie.
Wack is lying 100%.
No, he's
That-
not. No,
yes,
no.
he is because
This is a verified
listen,
guy right
man.
here. He know what he's
listen,
talking
man.
about.
Wack, Brandon,
If you
hold on,
go
listen to Brandon.
if you go to
What
another
Brandon say?
country, I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
tell you.
Hold on, let Wack hear you.
Keep
What you
it
saying?
talking. If you go to another country and do some shit like that, I've been out the country many times. You could end up in a Turks and Caicos prison for the next 20 years of your life.
That's what you got to do to stand on business
See,
for
but
back.
I know Wack wouldn't do that. He
Yes,
wouldn't
he
do
would.
that. No, he wouldn't.
Yeah,
no,
he's
he
ready to
wouldn't.
crash.
No, he wouldn't.
Crash.
No, he
I
wouldn't.
think you got more stamps in your passport than me, and you talking to a nigga who done got off in Moscow, Russia, on the dead homie.
Here we go.
Nigga,
There's no way to prove
behind
that.
Disrespect.
Listen,
Nigga, and I bring some niggas on the show, had a whole melee, nigga. I done got off. Moscow.
Like having squirrels in Moscow, man. That's crazy.
Places, nigga. But Brandon, I respect where you coming from. That nigga's a hooper crip. When you say it's on, ain't no picking and choosing when it's on. When you bump, nigga, you go.
Whack the reason why niggas can't go nowhere. They don't play rap in the club no
They gotta
more.
crash out in
It
church.
don't matter. Crash the, but I know Whack is way more intelligent than he's letting on right now. I know he would not do no crazy stuff
Hey,
like that.
Brandon, on my mama, I thought we was gonna die, but I wasn't gonna tolerate the disrespect. Moscow, Russia, 4 stories underground. On my mama.
But
Nigga told us what we better do. And I broke his shit. And we started rocking and rolling. Had to fight back up.
But-
on my mama, nigga.
but
Ain't nobody tolerate that. You whooping that shit. Hey, I'm going to tell a nigga right now. Don't whoop that shit on me and think because you with your grandmama is cool.
listen,
No, when I see you,
hey,
when I see you, wherever I see you, airport, church, motherfucking Denny's, motherfucking
The reason why-
Diddy party.
Adam,
Why Josh eating a plate of fries for breakfast?
I already took a picture of his ass.
Hey, bro, it's nothing dude can say. If he needs to look now, Brandon, I can take that from you.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Brandon ain't running around here and talking about
I
gangbang.
think there's so many
He
people on the
said 4
no-fly
stories
list.
underground. Come on.
All right, yo, Wack, good talking to you. Let's jump to this next topic.
Wait, look,
All right, I'm gonna-
Adam.
All right.
I'm speaking from experience. My wife is out there. I got banned from Abu Dhabi and Dubai for a whole year because I got in a fight at a jiu-jitsu tournament with somebody who's from there.
Huh.
They took me. They said, "Go to your hotel. Do not leave your hotel till it's time to go." I was stuck in my hotel for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
They
You just fly
they
home.
came to you can't leave until they come get you.
Yeah, they got crazy laws out there.
So they brought me a paper. I had to sign it agreeing to not travel into the UAE for a year as a band. If you fight in a club in a third world country, and that's not even third world, those people literally make an example out of you because it can impact their tourism.
Right.
So it would not be smart to do that. If Wack did that, that's on him.
A lot
But
of people would
T-Rail
say
handled
that
the
T-Rail
situation
needs
perfectly.
to be made an example of.
T-Rail
Okay.
handled the situation. And Act didn't diss T-Rail in person. They was getting along in person.
He didn't have to. We let him hit the shot and then walk away like a girl.
Ralphie, if I see you,
All right.
If
all
we
right, let's-
beefing on the
let's move
internet,
Don't
and then
ask me because internet shit
Let's-
is
let's do
neutral.
this next topic,
Unless
I got these
something
two-
happened
Next
before,
I
it's
got
Exactly.
We
hey,
have-
pull up skip this one.
We're
Pull
gonna
up
skip
to the No
pillow
Jumper
top.
Instagram page right quick.
Yep.
And pull up the little me situation where he was recently caught snitching on one of his homies.
Is it on this list of links?
Nah, Flacco never added it, but
Oh, okay.
it should be on the No Jumper page. But I got the dude who was in the car with Lil Meech. He on the line. He wanna give his side of what's going on.
Talk to him. All right. Let's go down. Wait, we got an update on Rainwater? Go up a little bit more. What? All right, don't click it. Never mind. Rainwater speaks out about getting arrested. All right, that's no. Okay, let's.
Anyone know what these false reports supposedly were?
I don't know. He's snitching any line. It's crazy. But we got to find the big Meech one.
The Lil Meech.
It would have been easier if you just Googled Lil Meech. Why don't? Okay, Josh.
You can just find it on Google or something right quick.
Literally.
But anyway,
Google
the guy
Lil Meech.
the guy
It'll
that
pop
was
right
in the
up.
car with Lil Meech, he's been going around, trying to get his story out on exactly what happened. So we're gonna hear Meech's side. Well, we're gonna hear what happened on body cam footage. Then I'm actually call him so he can give his side because a lot of people thought he was already locked up. He's actually not in jail yet. I think he's actually about to go turn himself in and actually have to go deal with the situation at hand. But
Oh shit! They already dropped the Gumby clip, so that's why Wack was freaking out.
that
Now I
makes sense.
understand. But if you want to watch the whole thing, it's on members for only $5 a month. And shout out to all of our members for holding us down. We appreciate it. Also, we got the Sean Cotton on why Miami can't produce hot new rappers. That's an inflammatory title,
That's crazy.
but that is what he said. All right. Very smooth transition here into the next topic.
I think
Boom. We're looking at Ebony now. Ebony magazine.
He was arrested for stealing a watch.
God damn, I'm about to Google this shit myself and email it to you. It'll probably be faster.
I told Flacco to add it to the shit, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, fucking all right. So there was an altercation where he was in a car with one of his homies, and apparently the dude was asleep, and Lil Meech wasn't asleep. He was driving. The cops were looking for Lil Meech. That's what they wanted or whatever. So they pulled him over, and while the dude was asleep, Lil Meech apparently. All right, actually, this is a clip. I don't even gotta do any more talking.
Here we go.
We can watch it.
Supercharger where the gun and stuff. What y'all found it on? Y'all found it.
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal
It's not legal what?
to have a firearm.
Well, I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh?
The other stuff.
Talking about the other guy?
The other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
the other stuff is crazy, bro. I'm about to, bro, what the
That's
fuck
good,
is
man.
going on, bro?
Supercharger where the gun and stuff. Okay. What y'all found it on? Y'all found it.
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal
It's not legal what?
to have a firearm.
Well, I'm talking about the other stuff.
Talking about the earth.
I'm talking about the other stuff as well.
That is crazy.
All right. So the dude that's in the car with him, his name is Luck. And he was around, bro, for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Making sure he's straight. I'm about to actually hit them up right now and he can give his side of what happened that day.
Bro, that's not a good look for Lil Meech, especially after what they're saying about his pops.
Yo, what up? Dusky? All right. Where Luck at, man? All right, so you on the phone right now.
Volume up all the way?
Yeah, let me turn it up. You can holler at him.
What's going on?
What's the deal? What's up with it, Adam?
What's popping? Yo, we got a whole squadron in here right now. Ralphie the Plug, Traplo Ross, many more.
What's up with you, bro?
Yo, so tell us, what were you guys actually being pulled over for in that clip that's been going viral?
Well, they say the reason was the little tent. But bro was coming from a little meeting. You know how that shit is when a nigga be on the move 2-3 days, nigga will power down. So I slept in the truck while he was upstairs doing a meeting in a little office or whatnot. So we got pulled over and shit. Once we got pulled, well, we didn't get pulled over at the time. I just felt something heavy hit my lap. So when I felt the shit heavy hit my lap, I'm like, bro, you tripping. So the whole time, they probably think we finna run, but I'm cussing that nigga out. Like, bro, you a hoe ass nigga. I ain't finna, I got my own fight, nigga. I hold my own shit. You hold yours. So I tell nigga, you ain't no felony, nigga. Hold your shit. So I put the shit on the armrest or whatnot. So when I put it on the armrest, he pulls over. They get behind us, tap the back of the truck, till it roll down the window. So I'm like, all right, bet. I tuck my shit. Bro use his forearm and slide the shit my way whilst they walking up to the car. So I gotta move quick now. So I'm like, bro, nigga, I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? I was finna say something, but I'm so mad, I lit a broken cigarette while they talking to it. So I'm blowed or whatnot. He say all this #1 star shit. Think I don't want to hear none of that. Get this ticket, let's pull off. So anyway, they say they smelt weed, have us get out. They pulled the file off me and a bag of weed. So they pulled, not like a bag, like a little salmon or whatnot. They pulled the shit off me or whatnot. So they put me in the cop car, take me out of the cop car, told me to go in another cop car. And the other officer say he gonna have to search me again. So I'm not knowing, I'm just thinking they doing like another, search. So I tell them like, man, hell no, I'm good. The officer just pat me down, put me in the whip. So they find the other file on me and the pills that, that would belong to here. The nigga just be on some J.I. shit, bro. Like he so far gone on that shit sad, man. But they had me around the nigga just to, keep him level head away from all that shit. Cause, a nigga just be behind the scene, get your little money. Nigga, everybody think it's the street shit, but it wasn't no street shit, bro. He just fucked on. He got a bad addiction.
My brother would have been good if he wouldn't have said that other stuff.
I was already fighting some serious shit beforehand, so you really just made the shit worse.
All right, so let me ask you this. So in the moment, you obviously didn't know that he said that to the police on the body cam footage. When did you find out that was said, and when did you actually see the body cam footage to know that he told them to find the other stuff?
2 months ago when I took the plea.
Damn.
I took a plea for 3 to 4 years. So, cause due to my background and the rest of the shit I've been, fucked up by, cause I did a little 10-year stint when I was 14 and shit. So, goddamn, and I met him through some homies, y'all shout out, to Long Beach, whatnot, to the homies. So, I met them through some homies, not those homies, but I be with them and some of the mafia family. So, shit, and they just, want, like they did, want a nigga around there to keep them out the bullshit, but, bro, want to be so part of shit that you ain't got to be part of shit because your family used to. Like, nigga ain't on that type of time, bro.
But okay, my first question though is like when he clarifies to the police that there was other stuff in the car, like why is he even saying that? Why is he bringing that up? Like that just seems like totally out of left field.
I don't know this because I'm in a whole nother vehicle.
Right.
But that's why I realized they searched me again. When they searched me again, I already knew. I didn't even think I was gonna get another bond. You feel what I'm saying? Like
but you knew that was because of what he said though.
Yeah, like. I ain't know he said that, to be honest. I just found that out like 2 months ago. So I've been telling the nigga, like, I paid for my own bonds, lawyers, all that shit. Only thing I was worrying about, I lost a business. And that shit was lined up for my family and my daughter. I said, just give me that little bread back, and I'll go kick my feet up. Nigga don't do no flunky shit, like, on babies. Like, nigga don't do none of that.
Niggas ain't solid.
Yeah.
I got another question for you then. Because, all right, so, one would say there was an altercation with him at the airport, and niggas was already saying that he was moving a little fishy by how he responded to the airport situation. How do you feel knowing that you seen that video and you was still moving around with him?
See, I didn't know anything about none of that. I was in Rice Street at the time fighting the case I was fighting before this. So I was in Rice Street for like 8 months. I went to Cali, kicked it with a few of the homies, came back, and bruh had wanted me to start rocking with him, so I started rocking with the nigga. But I don't rock with him to the homies.
Brandon, what you say?
I have a question. So I have a dual question. One, if they want to keep this dude out of trouble, why would they use you? You clearly have a history of getting in trouble.
My history, like, cause I that shit from my past. That was in 2005. I'm 34 now.
And
you feel what I'm saying? I was 14 when I did all that shit.
And the second question is, the minute you knew that Lil Meech was doing anything criminal that could lead to any negative impact on you.
I'm not patting no nigga down to see if they got fire on them.
No, but you said he had a bad addiction, which you admitted you knew that already.
Yeah, so you know they took him to rehab or whatnot. So
okay, but what I'm saying is, someone who has a business, you just said you had a family, all this type of stuff. You don't feel any personal responsibility for putting yourself in that situation?
I can take my blame. What I'm
you not taking it. You mad at Lil Meech.
I am. How I'm not taking my blame if I'm owning up to my shit.
I don't think you're owning up to it. I think you're trying to blame Lil Meech for it.
I'm trying to blame him.
At the end of the day, you are a criminal who did criminal activity and mad because the police got you. Now you blaming Lil Meech. Like, nigga, I don't hang around crackheads because I don't smoke crack.
No, but they wasn't going to get him until he said that other stuff. So what are you talking?
Chill, bro. You know what I mean? There's people that don't been into some shit or got a criminal history and do other shit now.
Little Meech got a cleaner record than you. I would have blamed you too.
Oh.
What the? I'd have been like, hey, this dude made me do it. I'm just kidding. I'm joking about that, but still. Nah, I'm actually joking. I'm joking with you. But
hey, by the tone of your voice, I can tell you ain't solid, gang.
That's right. That's right. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Little Meech is a square dude who's an actor. Wait, but he's a square dude who's an actor. As a man, I know if a certain type of person get caught up, I know they're gonna do something. They're gonna blame me because they're not built like that. You should expect
But he not
him to
acting
do
like
that.
he's clean though.
Huh?
He not acting like he's clean. He's trying to be out with the members. He's trying to be, he's trying
But
to
you
be
know
solid.
when someone's trying to be something, you know when shit hit the fan, they telling everything.
He's a street dude trying to make a living.
Having a gun was legal, gang. So what is you talking about?
No, I thought we were talking about the other stuff.
He be honest on some real shit.
Big ass
He said I'm talking about the other stuff. No, he said the gun is legal. He said no. He said the gun is legal. I said I thought we was talking about the other stuff.
No. He said no. He said nah. I'm talking about the.
I just don't like the fact that this was a perfectly avoidable situation.
I'm gonna be all the way 100 though.
There you
Bro,
go.
so clean. If he was trying to say anything, he really could have saved both our ass because he a clean ass nigga. He could have held both of them scraps and get what? They was clean. We could have pulled off. Me doing listen, I can be in the room with y'all right now. If one of y'all niggas got a firearm, y'all don't own up to that shit, I'm going down. You think I'm finna be patting down all y'all niggas see if y'all got firearms?
Yeah, but
trying to conduct real business.
I just feel like being around Lil Meech, you immediately could pick up that dude ain't about that life. So there's a high probability that he's gonna snitch.
I'm gonna let your own opinion do it. I can't say what another.
It's only an opinion, but yeah.
Word. All right, yeah. Final questions I do have on it. So at the time though, so he Meech, because you said that you found out about this 2 months ago. When did it? When did you initially get arrested with Meech?
I got arrested last year in I think it was October or September around that time.
So this has been
October.
This has been about almost a year, right? And you didn't know until now.
10, 12 months. Yeah.
So at the time, was he at least trying to help you, like pay any of your court fees or anything?
That nigga, I called him. I had a conversation. I gave him all the paperwork, showed it to him. I let him know what I'm getting booked for. I told him how much I don't pay for shit and what I lost on. You feel what I'm saying? So, bro, like, all right, I'm gonna give you, this is the time I recorded a nigga when they supposed to did the show in Miami. So I did this shit just on the benefit, all right, so I'm gonna send this to the homies, then let the nigga know if him keep the shit 1,000, I'm gonna let them folk know the nigga ain't keeping the shit 1,000. So anyway, the nigga changed his number on me, I couldn't reach out to him. So I reached out to some people that was close to him, and I told them, jump down on bro, make sure bro do, I don't care about giving me nothing, my child don't lose shit. One thing about it, we're going to take care of them responsibility, and I'm going to make sure them responsibilities is handled.
Yo, let me ask you one last question. What would be your advice to anybody else who's a street dude that is thinking about doing anything that might be even sort of illegal with Lil Meech?
Man, that shit, hell no, fuck that nigga, bro. That nigga on some weird shit, bro. That shit weird. I don't care how nobody look at it. You can call me a rat for even posting this shit. I don't give no fuck. Nigga know how I am. from Long Beach to New York to Atlanta, Miami, nigga know Kentucky, nigga know how I get down, bro.
Hey,
All right, yeah, let me ask you this,
because
because niggas is feeling like, hey, you might be saying some shit by saying that a nigga threw something on your lap.
Man, I took the time already, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta go do my time for this shit. I waited till after this shit would die down.
It's all about holding it down, gang. Like,
It's all about making better decisions as a man. That was just a horrible decision.
Don't cop out to it. What you gonna do to him? You can't recharge a nigga with nothing.
Yeah.
I took the
street
ownership.
nigga.
He
No
never
street
was
nigga
blamed
should be
for
around Lil
anything
Meech.
from the
Not like he
get-go.
told the police.
Yeah,
No
but
street
we
nigga
knew
should be
that
around Lil
before.
Meech, man. That's just period, man.
Listen, if you got to tell a street nigga that he shouldn't be around Lil Meech, he's not a street nigga. This dude is an actor. His dad was a street dude. This boy is an actor. He ain't no street dude.
Your voice, gang.
Yeah, what the hell does my voice have? Look,
Fat boy.
listen.
All right, hey, look.
No, it's
so
okay.
look, good to good to tap in with you.
No, leave his
Dooski
ass
the
on. He
line.
needs to hear this message.
Any
I'ma
last
tell him-
message I want to get to
No,
the
niggas
people?
be growing up with single mothers and shit, so they don't got common sense. Any dude who's a street dude,
Hold on,
any,
one mic right quick.
well, tell him that one mic. He done talked and cried and whined and snitched already. Let me get to my point.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Lou, I'm not the one who called in telling on the next nigga on the live stream. He threw it in my lap. It's Lil Meech fault. Any gangster would know not to be around Lil Meech. You already took the deal. Why you still crying? Just go do the time.
Hey, look, like I was saying,
Go sit down, rethink your decisions, and get out and be a better man.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Cause the homie shot a nigga out when he was on your show. Shout out that boy DW Flying. Shout out to the homie. Goddamn. Shout out to the big city Tez, Lil Drewsty. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Zod, man. Zod 2DN, man.
All right, yo, we appreciate y'all. Much respect.
I'm gonna hit your line after this. All right, look.
Bring him.
Brandon, we were trying to politic on the snitching, not like did they make good life
You
decisions.
want to make a nigga feel bad in jail, nigga? He doing his time.
I wanna feel terrible.
Terrible in jail, nigga. He got to do his time. You talking about some? No, nigga,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, can you tell me?
nigga?
No, I get what you were trying to do,
Can
but
you tell me before? I
it's
don't
like
know.
you could take that route in the conversation anytime we talking about anything like we could be talking about 4 people got killed outside the middle of Buck show, and you could be like, well, what'd you think was gonna happen? Hanging out in Chicago outside a drill rapper's fucking concert. Did you think you weren't gonna die? It's like, yeah, you could say that, or you could say, rest in peace to these motherfuckers who died out there.
I'm learning.
Nah, I feel you.
But I'm not gonna try
I'm
to
not
fight
saying
you.
what you did was all the way wrong, because it made the content better for sure.
But I'm not gonna try to fight you for my $200 when we leave this fucking studio either.
Man, squabble
So you know
up.
you gotta count your losses.
With that being said, let's get into the next topic, because that's a
Care
good
about that nigga's
segue into the
spirit?
next topic.
All right, so
Nigga, man, just doing
basically,
some dumb shit.
Flacco put out a video this weekend. I go to a party. Me and Chapel Ross went to a little porno party. Honcho was there. We were trying to get our dicks wet and whatnot. Yo, crazy shit, man. I'm talking
I seen my boy.
I just I see a girl I know. I start talking to her. She seemed normal at first. All of a sudden, she starts having a conversation with me like, Adam, it's so nice to see you. The Molly, bro. I swear to God, everybody in that party took the same Molly.
Did they have that drug room or?
There was no drug room.
No,
I think
that's
everybody
the
was just open air drug market. Everybody, their jaws was going nuts. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, while I'm at the party, all of a sudden the No Jumper group chat starts lighting up. Flacco put out a video about King Pill. He's standing on business saying that King Pill is a homosexual. What is the evidence for him saying that? Flacco was talking big shit in the group chat like as if he had killer evidence. Instead, it's like there's one dude who basically is putting accusations on him saying that King Pill was fucking with dudes. And then there's like photos where he's got pink nail polish on. To be in his defense about the pink nail polish, this was slime era, I guess. Look at Pimp PB in the top comment.
Yeah, we seen Young Thug and Playboy Carti painting their nails, so I don't know if that really is enough.
I mean, my perspective on King
don't
Pill.
think that's like where you draw the line, Playboy Carti and Young.
But I'm saying, like, there's a lot of ways to try to go viral. You could be the most gangster motherfucker in the world, or you could do some gay shit. Those are like the two basic ways you go viral. You either paint your nails pink, or you're a big blood and you're the
You
toughest
don't want to
dude in
go
the whole
viral
world.
for the gay shit, though, right?
This
Especially if you're a member.
No, but doing those at the same time, and that's where the excellence happens.
This-
the
this-
gay gangster.
that's where it gets a
6ix9ine,
little
that's
tricky.
where you go crazy.
This might be incendiary, but I gotta say it because I thought about this after I looked at the video. If a dude would go that crazy for $200, throw away like the best opportunity he'll probably have in his life, what would he do for $2,000? What would he do for $20,000? I don't think the gay
This
shit
guy's
is beyond him. I don't think it's beyond him. I'm not saying he's gay, but if a nigga act like that for $200,
I
you
mean, we
might
don't know.
do some fruity
Listen,
shit.
I don't think that was actually about $200. I think that was him being mad at some other shit that had
Bro,
just
he
happened
needed that
previously on the
200, bro.
podcast. But King Pill is pissed about this. Flacco's narrative is that King Pill deleted his Instagram to basically hide the receipts that exposed him, and he feels like there's all these trans people and gay dudes and punks and whatnot that if they were to go and screenshot their DMs, then they would be able to prove that he was really living that punk life. But we don't actually know that. So King Pill's just saying he got his Instagram deleted. Now he got a new Instagram with like 400 followers. I did tell King Pill that I was going to call him so that he could offer his side of the story about if he was fucking with men or not.
Call him.
You think we should do it?
Call
All
him.
right, fuck it.
Have you spoken to him since the pressing?
Wait, who are we calling?
He won't stop
King Pill?
DMing me.
Oh wow.
Y'all niggas.
He won't stop DMing me. But that being said, let's see if he picks up.
Please leave your message.
He ain't trying to talk at all.
He don't want to stand on business, I guess. Yeah. He ain't trying to talk
Wait,
about
so
it.
there's no evidence other than just this fingernail shit?
No video evidence. All that they have is they have this one dude whose name is I forget. He's from Inglewood or something. His name is VIP something.
Flacco had just hates.
Yeah,
Flacco be
Yeah.
reaching, man. Flacco be reaching.
Flacco definitely reaching with this one. If all you,
Yeah.
let's hear this audio because like if this is
Wait,
all
there's
we
audio
have,
on this? I thought it was just music.
I thought it was a clip
Yeah, I
of
thought
someone
that's what
talking.
Oh, right.
This was 2018, 19.
Oh, yeah, this is Dame,
when we was
yeah.
in Miami, because I'm from Inglewood, so he know who I am. VIP Dame, he know what's up. But yeah, that's what he did. He was out there with the faggot, and then he left Miami after the fag exposed. He took the diner out there. That's when he went to Puerto Rico. And he was in Puerto Rico for a minute, and then he started trying to come at Fad and all them niggas trying to get some clout. That shit wasn't working. And then all of a sudden, I don't know how this little shit happened, where he got a little clout now, but that nigga's a punk. He's a big faggot, for sure.
God damn.
What's up with this nigga King Pill with the hop?
But that's all Flacco has. And
That's not enough.
Come
on,
That's
Flacco.
all the evidence. That sounds like someone just hating on him.
You looked at me.
That ain't enough, man.
I asked you, nigga.
I mean, it's a start, you know?
I mean, it's something,
But
but
is it conclusive? Is it enough for us to permanently say, like, oh, he is gay? No, definitely not.
You
So,
need to see him with the T or with the
yeah,
with
we
the
got to
guy.
see him with a dick in his mouth, for sure.
I don't know if I want to see
That's
that.
crazy.
Let's skip that one.
Why don't
That's
you hire him
crazy.
for one of those shoots in the back?
Who?
King Pill.
King Pill?
Yeah.
You got to get on the Ozempic. You got to get that Flacco surgery.
Flacco don't got surgery. He's still fat.
No, you about to get lap band, right?
Damn.
he's been saying it for a minute, but I don't know if he's
That's
gonna
what's
do it.
crazy, bro, is that the two sides, you got Duno on the other side getting on Ozempic, and then you got Flacco on this side getting his stomach with a big band put around it so that he can't eat as much. That's crazy.
And he's still gonna eat.
He's still gonna eat.
You can eat through it. But I've heard people say they ate through Ozempic, like even though it makes you like not want to eat. But I heard some people like their desire to eat mad food was so strong that they just did it anyway.
It's psychological.
Food is good, so like if you like food, you gonna want to eat.
It's like saying I'm gonna get something put in my body that's gonna make me like get off drugs, but then you're like, I love the feeling of doing drugs.
But the thing is that Ozempic controls like the thing that makes you want that shit. So that's why there's a lot of people who say that they stop smoking cigarettes, that they stop biting their fingernails, that they stopped like doing all these little like habitual addictive behaviors because of the Ozempic. So like I feel like it's particularly powerful compared to any other weight loss drug, because I've known a lot of people who are like full-blown food addicts and they got on Ozempic and they're like, I can barely even look at a piece of bread right now. Like they go from eating 3,000 calories to 1,000 calories in a day, and they're not even really excited about what they are eating. So I do feel like Flacco on Ozempic would make a lot of sense, but I think he would just get off it at some point and then probably gain all the weight back. You kind of like need to have the internal self-control.
What's the
You
bad
gotta do
side
it
effects
while
to that
working
shit?
out.
Niggas know yet?
You gotta do it.
There's gonna be
while
a
working
commercial
out.
20 years from now. If you
Hey,
took Ozempic,
Can I sue No Jumper? Because Josh was fat shaming me in the inbox on Instagram this morning.
What was he saying?
Oh, so some guy hit me up like, Brandon, man, I love watching your content, yada, yada. You know, I almost committed suicide. I found your channel. I love you. You got me into jujitsu. You know, just telling me how great I am and how much you appreciate me. So I sent it to Josh and was like, see, you said nobody likes me. I'm over here like appealing to the masses. He said the only masses that you're appealing you're raising up or something is on the scale.
You saw that, Josh? He's proud of himself.
He just fat shamed me mercilessly.
It was good.
Is there anything wrong with fat shaming people?
I was naked at the time too. It really hurt.
Were you laying on your belly?
I was in my bed.
Wow.
Dude, it was crazy.
Man, I mean, maybe Josh was the one to give you the truth.
He
bomb
used
that
to
you
be a
needed.
fatty.
Yeah, until like
He's
a
a
week
self-hater.
ago. Yeah.
He said so like a week ago.
A year ago, so what? Oh, you're so high and mighty now.
Your girl leave you, maybe you'll
While he
fucking
eats
lose some weight
fries
too.
at the
Yeah.
desk after he ate Taco Bell. Yeah, that's true.
If you want to lose weight, you gotta eat fries. Yeah.
You gotta stick your
You
thumb
gotta
up
tell
that
fat
dog's
people when they're
ass.
fat so they do something about it, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, to be honest.
I mean, I like being fat.
That's like the one rule in society is you can't tell a fat person they're fat.
Nah,
I
you
don't know
should be
why.
able, it's unhealthy.
No,
son. You gotta
tell
tell
people
someone, yo,
American
you need to
society
lose
is
some
different
fucking
than
weight.
English society.
It is, right? Like if you like are in good shape and you gain 15 pounds, you could tell that guy like, oh, you're getting a little fat. But if you're like 400 pounds, you just can never tell that person they're fat, which is kind of
No, but you can
ridiculous.
tell them that they might die from being fat, so you need to do something.
They might. They might.
But even that, you gotta be careful. Like,
This needs to be said, Adam. If I was like Flacco and I was fat, I would probably have no problem losing weight. If I was like Duno and I was fat, I probably would have no problem losing weight.
because they're gonna die.
The hard part is when you're fat, but you still got a bad bitch.
Crazy.
Bitches still want you. It hasn't limited your access to anything except for
Yeah, but your
skydiving.
health, though, bro. Your health.
I
You gotta-
get it, but it's like obviously health, right? But what I'm saying is like when you were fat and good at doing something, like say an NFL player, it's kind of like being fat has never impacted you negatively.
If you had to bet, what age do you think Duno will die of natural causes?
60.
You think he'll make it to 60?
Yeah, he'll make it to
Because
60.
I think Flacco will make it way longer because he's got the elite African genes. Versus Duno looks like sickly already. Like his face is changing colors and shit from
But
being
Duno
so
is
fat.
bigger than Flacco.
Yeah, way
Yeah,
bigger.
a lot.
I think he's probably got like 100.
How long do you think I'll go?
You're like a strong fat, so I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know,
I'm
like
saying.
Flacco.
Like when I could pull off my shirt at the pool and not be embarrassed.
You're an athletic fat. If it just looks different, you have a different body
You
composition.
been checking me out?
For sure.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'd be looking at you.
Happens.
I'd be looking at your ass. Just trying to ride the boat.
Where's the topic list
Ride the
at?
boat, whatever it is. All right. So, what else we got to talk about?
Oh
here?
shit! You wanna? I guess Flacco put this on here. The Charleston White, the advice that he gave for extras. Did you see this?
Sure. I actually didn't watch this clip. I'd love to see this.
Damn, 17 minutes?
Damn, 17 minutes is crazy,
What the fuck?
Flacco. We
You
got to
supposed
trim
to
this.
put a timestamp, bro, or find a
Any
short.
timestamps on
I
that?
ain't watching this shit.
It took him 17 minutes to say stop gangbang?
I mean, just don't link us to a 17-minute video. We ain't watching that shit. I mean, honestly, a lot of pages, that's exactly what they do. They fucking just watch
We
content.
can skim through some
for,
of
like,
it. I ain't really heard all of it.
4 extra. You are no longer 4 extra Vernon Avenue Crip.
This nigga
You are
right here, I
4
knew he
extra
was gonna
missing
go there.
fingers. Vernon Avenue Crip. This is something way more better, nigga. You done been injured and the world is talking about it. You done generated money for people for damn near a week. Platforms have eaten and still eating off your name. Mr. Vernon Crip,
Vernon
you ain't
Crip.
wrong for saying I want $50,000. You need $50,000 up front in order to even go sit back on no jumper. Or you can go sit back on no jumper. You want $50,000 with a monthly residual. A monthly residual. A monthly residual, meaning you get somewhat of a stipend or a salary, anywhere from, you need $50,000 up front to cover these medical bills. This is kind of put you back in somewhat of a right standing. Why you sweating?
This nigga's
This
crazy.
nigga nuts. This nigga fried.
Nigga, it's summertime. In July. I got on a black shirt, a black hat, and
All right, skim through this part. Let's
and
just see what the advice he was giving.
I thought he just gave the advice.
Into a nigga
I mean, it got to be more than that, right? If he put this whole video in
It's
there.
summer, nigga.
The rest probably trolling.
This nigga Remo from Mississippi. You know black people don't be talking about shit long time like that.
He might
What the
double
fuck
back.
that got to do with being from Mississippi? Niggas
said-
just want to say it. He
He
from
go,
Mississippi.
nah, you
Fuck
know how
outta
they
here,
do in the
nigga.
South.
Fuck
You know you
outta
got
here.
them uncles, they talk for 30 minutes and they ain't said shit, but first 2 minutes.
I ain't got no family members from Mississippi though. All my family from New York. I just was down there. Tight shit.
Oh, you.
I mean, I do feel like Charleston White's superpower is that he can just blabber about any random topic for like hours, you know? So that being said, man, I don't even like see, listen, 4 extra, is welcome to take bad business and financial advice from whatever one-armed crackhead like fucking Charleston White that he wants to. That's totally fine.
You been T-Rail, stop it.
Sorry. He's one. I do have T-Rail on the brain. He has one eye, not one arm. But it kind of reminds me of when Academics was kind of getting at me by telling T-Rail and AD that they should be getting paid $200K a month from No Jumper or whatever, and kind of tricked them into thinking that they were actually worth such an absurd amount, and then they left, and absolutely nothing has happened to them since. So, I mean, for sure, like, for extra, if he wants to take that advice, if he wants to really go hunting for that 50K, that's cool. But, I personally, I would stick with the ones that you came in the game doing content with and not be holding out for this crazy bag. Because what if that bag never comes?
It might be too late as well. He needs to.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, should we go to the 4Extra Instagram and watch his return clip with the red outfit?
The promo one.
Well, not the one that he did in the promo at the one shop. I think we should do the one where he's wearing all red. Just Google 4Extra Instagram.
Oh, I'm dying to know how much he got paid for the promo post.
Yeah, for real.
Watch this.
He must have got 50K for that.
Because I kind of, all right, this is my only criticism of this video, is that it kind of feels like by doing this, you're taking some of the weight away from the interview because what you're saying in this video is kind of like a lot of what you're going to be saying in the interview. So let's check it out.
Crenshaw the Fed, Vernon Avenue, I'm back. Off the back, I'm back. I'm back. Dead home. But I came to make this video for all my supporters and all my fans, and to everybody that show love and gave support around this world. That's what I came to make this video for everybody around this world. On Vernon Avenue, I had to make this motherfucking video for all the supporters and all my fans around the world. Off the back on the dead homies. Just for every real nigga around the world and every real female around the world, and to all the little kids that show support around the world. On Vernon Avenue, off the back, I gotta show y'all support and give my respect to y'all. On the dead homies, I love y'all. That's off the back, off my back, off the back. Nigga, off the back, I ain't gonna stop saying it. Nigga, that's from my heart. On the dead homies, on Vernon Avenue crib, dead homies. Thank you for all your support, for all your love, for being here, from around this world, everybody from around this world, for every real nigga, every real female, for being there for me. Nigga, support niggas, showing up, nigga, showing your love, nigga, to everybody in the industry, nigga, that showed your love, that showed your support. Shout out to Kevin Gates, that done pulled up, nigga, a real nigga, Vernon Avenue on the dead homies. You forever locked in on Vernon Ave, nigga, on hood. To every motherfucking real nigga around this world that shot me out, from the end of the street to the ghetto, to the blocks, to the streets, to the schools, nigga, on the hood, nigga, I love you. On Vernon Avenue, nigga, off the back, on the dead homies. That's real nigga and real female shit. On the dead homies, on the hood. And I always say, love it like you love it. I had to love that one on Vernon Ave, nigga, on the dead homies. I had to make this video to every real nigga, every real female, and every kid, to everybody.
This is really 3 minutes, huh?
Vernon Ave, I had to make it on the dead homies. And I'm healing up quick. I'm healing up quicker than niggas think. So on Vernon Avenue, nigga, dead homies, you better be ready, bitch. Because this the only thing it did was open doors and make me a more animal.
More animal. Yeah, he's crazy.
He exhausted his lexicon.
Look, I was telling Emo, I'm like, this nigga don't do no drugs. He might hit a little fast as fuck, but he don't do no alcohol.
Yo, he might still be on pain pills right now. Because I know he was when it first happened. I also know he's like super anti-pain pills, so it was like his first time ever being on shit. So I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'm just saying, I'm Switzerland. Whatever he wants to do, he could come holler at me after the fact. I just, it's kind of a weird feeling when you feel like you have a good business relationship with somebody and then they decide that they want to massively increase the amount of money that they ask for. But at the same time, I can't hate on his game. If he wants to go try to get that, but he can't be upset when my perspective is a little bit different when he comes back and tries to renegotiate another deal.
So Adam, get your bread, though, my nigga.
Let me ask you a real question, right? What if you can talk about it? What was the situation before this happened? Because I'm assuming it seemed like 4Extras was popping up on No Jumper. He was a regular. I don't know what the deal was, what the contract was, if he was exclusive. Has whatever agreement you had with him just been torn apart by what's happened, or is there still something in place between you guys?
The way that happened was, I forget how long ago. It was a while ago, but I was like, listen, let's do an exclusive deal. I'll pay you X dollars a month, and we're going to do that for 3 months, and then we'll revisit. And if your value has gone up and it seems like you're just absolutely crushing it, then maybe we end up doing more, or maybe, it slows down a little bit. We end up having to decrease that amount a little bit. He said, cool. He was hyped. The problem is that out of the 3 months that we were told that we were going to pay him for, it's like, you know, a week later he gets locked up and he's gone for 2 months, and then he gets locked up. He's out again for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden he's gone again. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like we never really had like a consistent span of time in which we were doing content. So I have lost track of how much we've basically paid or how much content he owes us or whatever. But he was still in the same deal that we had been talking about previously. I think he's just trying to figure out what his value is elsewhere. You know what?
Wouldn't Josh, since he handles payroll, know the exact amount you gave 4Extras?
I know the exact amount. He probably.
Well, that's what we want to know.
We're not
how much money you gave.
the exact amount. I'm just telling you how
Give
much.
us
money.
the exact amount.
that, but
No, what's Remo?
No, we not pocket.
not
Don't say the exact
I mean,
amount.
that's what he's
Don't say the exact
asking,
amount.
and
But what I
he's
want
like-
to know, forget the exact amount, but what I want to know is it's like, was that renegotiation up for grabs, or did you kind of say when he got arrested last time, a week after you signed the agreement, was that kind of on you to sort of say, well, we're going to let this agreement fizzle out a bit because you've got yourself arrested? Like, is it kind of like gone back around now where it's like you kind of wish you had a firm agreement now while he's the hottest property, but you
I mean,
don't?
for me, it's like I don't really feel the need to do contracts with people because it's like if you want to do content and fuck with us, then we can do it, and if you don't want to do it, then we can just not do it. So it's like I don't really see the value of having somebody locked in a contract because nobody's like it's going to cost too much to fight that contract that it's just basically like worthless to have it. It's like from my perspective, we're either just going to work together, and then if you want to go, you can go. And if you end up owing me money on the month that we paid you for, like 4Extra, or excuse me, 607 Unk, we paid him for a month. He dipped out after like a week and a half. So,
Crackhead.
you know, if he comes back, I'm not really expecting him to ask for money again. If he comes back and does more content for another week or whatever, but
he's gonna come back and put a voodoo spell on you and every dude. He's
been hitting me up nonstop. He claims he's coming back this week.
Juju right
He says
now.
he's coming back this week.
He gonna spray your ass with some shit. You're gonna be fucked up. Your hair gonna start falling out again.
He needs to be careful because 4Extra's back outside. He's got the cast.
He was
Might-
moving crazy posting that stuff on the gram after with the
Yeah,
hand
he
and
was
stuff.
doing-
Like,
yeah,
I
4Extra
thought that
ain't
shit was
forgetting that.
fake, to be honest. I thought they were the beef was kind of like, I don't know. I thought it was a little bit fake, but I don't know. He's moving crazy after what happened to 4Extra's hand. Coming back's crazy.
I mean, 4Extra himself said, right? He's still going to be, what is it? Still,
Brandon got a
still
water
putting
girl
belt to
bringing
ass.
him water throughout, and she can't bring him like multiple waters. It's got to be like spaced out. So
Ralphie threw my fucking water in the
you
trash.
probably got to help
It
with
was
your
good to go.
circulation by standing up, huh?
What happened?
Nothing.
that was crazy.
Wait.
Four
what was
extras?
that?
No, I'm just-
What was I saying? Well, 4Extra's like, I guess for me, it's just almost like it's kind of interesting to consider the fact that it's like you guys were kind of working, you got a contract. Yeah, contract's not really worth anything, especially working with a street dude that's just going to say fuck off. You can't really sue somebody
Go
that's
to jail whenever.
in the streets that don't care. But it's like, I guess it's just. Do you feel like maybe there's a version that you could negotiate? Maybe a 25,000 would be worth it to No Jumper for his first interview, or is that out the
Absolutely
window?
not. No, it's not
Real?
worth that much. No. It's
But he
not.
was doing numbers before, right? Before this happened, he was still getting numbers in the door.
25,000 is so much money.
What's a number that you would be happy to give?
The same one we were doing before. But I'm not. Either way, all I'm saying is that
Like,
I
come on,
fuck
man.
with him. But am I gonna like give him a huge bump in pay because he blew his hand off? I don't really understand that.
But
That
you've got to
doesn't-
admit the price gone up, right? He was
He's hot
national.
property
He's
for sure.
national news. You got to admit that his price went up, and maybe you do got to put in a little more to get this.
he is wise to play that card.
How
I'm
can
not. I'm not biting.
How can he? How can
He
his
can
pro-
get some money.
That's
For
Yeah,
sure.
he should go get it.
Get some
That's
and,
money.
and then he could come home, and then we could have another
That's like
conversation. But it might not be as good as it was before.
That's
You
like
might
a
have fucked up your prior deal by going somewhere else.
Do you think he could hold down a pod of his own? Like if you said, okay, well, here's the deal. We're going to give you a really nice amount. Your comeback's going to be on this pod, and it's going to be like an end of the day type thing. And you're gonna run this off the back.
In theory, I think that there could be something there. That being said, I do feel like I'm not really into the idea of just giving people shows. I think we all saw how that went with DW Flame and Brick Baby, where they were all of a sudden they were taking money from girls to come on and do wig infomercials and shit. Like I'm not into giving anybody that much freedom on the platform. I feel like anything that we're gonna do at this point needs to be a little bit more managed. It needs to be a little bit more controlled. Because all right, I'll give you an example. Is that at one point we tried to do the Crip Mac show, and we had Crip Mac reacting to different clips and videos, which, you know, a lot of people do that kind of content on YouTube. Even like Mr. Beast had like a reaction channel around the same time. So I'm thinking Crip Mac reacting to stuff is great. I don't think it didn't really work because it's like people wanted to see Crip Mac and me. So you have someone who's totally wild, crazy, funny, ridiculous, and then you have someone who's at least a little bit normal in the form of me. And that way, like, you have the crazy person playing off the sort of normal person. And I think that if it's just a crazy person being crazy the whole time, not to say that Forrest is just some crazy dude, but like, I wouldn't say that he naturally knows how to put a podcast together on his own. I feel like he's always going to have to be offset with somebody who can kind of like rein them in a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be like, you know, you see this 3-minute clip, it's probably going to be like a 2 hours of that. And that to me is probably not what the streets want.
But you're saying the price went up. That's like a soccer player losing a leg and being like, his price did go up, didn't it?
Nah, but
you don't need an arm to pod.
This world different.
But his whole claim to fame was the hands.
But that
Like, I
don't really
could
got
beat
nothing to
people
do
up.
with No Jumper, right? Like, it's not like we asked him to fight anyone.
That has what?
No.
You asked him to fight King.
We tried to set
Are
up
we
a
in the
fight,
same
yeah.
world right now?
No,
But that was completely outside of what we were paying him as No Jumper to do.
You guys piggybacked off of his ability to fight and tried to use that to generate views. Like, you literally asked him to fight King Pill.
We wanted him
but
to,
see,
yeah.
him blowing his hand up generated views all over.
But I'm saying it could be like the views could build up for him blowing his hand off, but as soon as that's no longer like relevant, it could go back down, because what brought him to everyone's attention was his ability and willingness to fight.
Unless he keeps
but look,
fighting with the hand now.
Somebody can get jumped right now, and then somebody, if the story is worth enough, somebody might be like, "Shit, I want this to tell the story," depending on who got jumped.
But without 4 extras with no fighting or potential to fight somebody, what does he offer?
I'm saying in the world of what he do and how, like, you know what I'm saying?
Just being like
He's an entertaining character though. Like, he's got a big personality. Like Crip Mac.
He's a character.
Crip Mac wasn't known for fighting like 4 extra, but he was
internet
entertaining too.
Yo, all right, let me ask you a question. Just take it outside of No Jumper. If you're Vlad, and let's say that Vlad is paying Boosie, I don't know, let's say he pays Boosie $20K an interview. I have no idea what the real number is, but let's just say. And then Boosie gets like the most viral, crazy situation, like Boosie catches a legal body so he can talk about it. Somebody tries to do something to Boosie blams the fool. He's a felon, so he probably shouldn't do that anyway. But I'm just saying, like, something where everybody in the media game is fighting. They want to hear what Boosie got to say. And Boosie says to Vlad, like, yo, listen, they trying to give me 100 bands for an interview. I'm going to go do that interview, and then I'm going to holler at you, and we can go back to, like, the deal that we had previously. That sounds fair to me.
No, that's totally fair.
But 4Extra had an exclusive deal with No Jumper. That being said, it wasn't contractually binding, but I'm also just not going to sue 4Extra. So that's why I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Adam, I feel like there's like a degree of maybe saltiness just in general that you kind of don't want to play ball with his new attitude. Is that fair? Like, not getting invited to the hospital, him wanting to get the money. Like, are you feeling as good about 4Extras as you did before this happened, or do you feel like there's a little bit of animosity there?
I'm still feel the same way I felt before. Where I fuck with him.
I don't think
That's
there's
the
any
homie.
animosity. I just don't think Adam finna drop the 50K.
Man, you get
Hell
paid
no.
to say that. This nigga's pissy
That don't
as
mean
fuck.
shit.
I'm detecting the microaggressions.
Nah.
Stop.
The only way I
Just
feel,
keep it real.
I
couple
feel
microaggressions.
a little bit of a way
The
because he
hospital
been
shit?
acting weird to me.
I feel like
he
him
acted
not
weird to me on the phone
But
the
at
other
least
day,
you're-
like he's salty about me asking his op what they thought about him blowing his hand off.
but
I
at
mean,
least you're-
Situation's
to me,
fresh, though.
that's kind of like, oh, okay, you like don't even get how No Jumper works if you think I'm not gonna do that.
But you're at least admitting it. You trying to pretend like it don't phase you. You cool. We can tell.
Brandon,
even-
I'm a ruthless businessman.
But you're also irritated and you're a little bit upset with 4Extras for trying to go elsewhere with the content when you've been so loyal to him.
Nah,
Let's
he
be
can
real.
go do that.
4Extras is
How am I loyal
unhireable
to
beyond
him?
No
I
Jumper.
fuck with him, but I'm asking his op about his hand. So why can't he go try to get a bag from Shannon Sharp?
Cause he No Jumper.
Go get that bag, nigga. Go get that fucking bag, bro.
I don't think Shannon Sharp
He
pays
got
for
y'all
interviews at all.
fooled. This dude feels like 4Extra betrayed him, and he don't. When he didn't get to go in that hospital, he was mad about that.
No, I really didn't care.
Stop.
The backstory behind that
the
is
backstory,
because
I feel like the him going to the hospital.
4Extra thought the nigga was trying to make content, and the nigga probably didn't want to be in a
Exactly.
situation where it was content,
But
even
he was
though
being
that wasn't the
sincere. He
case.
was
Then next thing you know, you got
were
Kevin
being
Gates there.
I
sincere.
just wanted to go. Could we take a picture? Sure. I'm not. I was not planning on going with the cameraman. I was going to show up by myself and park in the fucking
What the hell you
hospital
think
parking
Kevin
garage.
Gates was doing? What the hell you think all the other dudes was doing?
I know what he's doing.
If that dude wasn't famous on the internet, it would have probably been less than half those people at that hospital.
Yeah, he's trying to get a moment. I get it.
Come on, man. That's the nature
And
of
I'm not
business.
saying
But that's
Kevin.
the point. You said his price didn't go up.
I'm not saying Kevin Gates
got
ain't a
Kevin
good guy.
Gates pulling
I'm
up
sure
to the hospital.
Kevin Gates
You know
probably
what
got a
I'm
heart of
saying?
gold. But you know, he's trying to get a moment too. Just
What's
like
up with
everybody
Big Sad giving bro 1,000?
Shit, it is what it is.
That was solid.
That's
Yeah,
some
that was
solid
solid
shit.
as
Yeah.
fuck.
I got a topic I want to bring up while we got mans in them in here.
Mans in them.
Go to the No Jumper Instagram page, man. I
Off
don't
the
think-
back, they back.
Why
he wearing all red?
Question for the man, them.
Did he ever do that before? Oh my
Burn
God!
out,
Look
no,
at
he
this.
wear what he
This
want.
is looking.
And the lead
All
cover,
right,
yeah.
hey, scroll down to the Drake at Wireless Festival. Scroll down some more. Because I do not agree with this at all, but we gotta
yeah,
get
this is-
we gotta get my UK guys to
This
see
is the
what
most
they standing
burnt
on. Go
out
down a
thing.
little bit.
The most burnt out thing Drake ever
One
said.
more,
What
one
you
more.
talk about, Drake?
All right, to the middle.
Oh, what?
right
Where
there.
he said that the UK
Yeah,
the best
come
rappers.
on. What we talking about? All right, so look, Drake was at Wireless Festival, and I guess Kendrick Lamar still got my boy upset because this is what this nigga had to say.
Shit tatted on me. This is my brother right here, a real fucking legend. When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London.
What we doing?
No disrespect.
What we doing, Ross?
No. I just want to start with this. Pause it. You tell me one London, England, etc. MC who belongs in the top 10 current rappers.
Slick Rick.
So look, let me preface this. Let me preface what I'm gonna say with this. All right. We ain't got the most motion. We ain't got the most popping rappers, but lyricists, lyrically, people that are doing all the hibbity hop, coming up with all kinds of syllables, like multi-syllable rhymes, word schemes. We go hard with the lyricism.
And the clashing too.
But better than Americans?
Niggas out here
Battle
ain't
rapping.
doing that no more, bro. The music that Americans like is not that.
It's dumbed down party music.
They don't like it out there either.
That debate, I can hear it, but it's not still no.
No, but I think he's talking about
the
like
niggas that we do got, they still hibbity hoppity flippity bop.
What are we talking about?
He's talking about the pen game. People
Yeah, he's
actually
talking about,
writing bars. Half these American rappers punch in, they don't write shit anymore. That's what he's saying.
I
It's
like
facts.
a lot of UK rappers like Digga D, Central C.
Yeah, but I don't even think he's talking about those guys. He's talking about like the legendary grime people who be
Like
clashing.
Skepta.
Like they
Oh,
put on
yeah.
a beat and they battle each other to the beat. Like he's
Freestyle
trying to
off the
say
dome.
those type of lyricists, UK, the US wouldn't stand a chance.
Fucking with
What?
all
All
the
right,
dudes.
that's Drake. He from Toronto. What do y'all niggas think? Y'all niggas from the UK.
Well, Drake's just obviously at Wireless at London, and Drake knows how to glaze people when he's on stage
Yeah,
for the crowd.
he's
And I
doing
think
what
he's
he's
just
supposed to
doing
do that.
he's doing what he's supposed to do. You're not
He's
going to go on
acting like
London and
nobody
say
in
no.
America's gonna see this.
No, but I'm asking you, as being from the UK, do you agree that UK got better lyricists than American rappers?
I personally do agree.
Come on, Ross.
I'm not saying we got better artists
BD.
or better
Fuck no,
artistry.
nigga. Fuck no.
Who are some insane lyricists that are actually writing actual?
I don't even care about
lyrics
lyrics.
in
Bro,
lyrics
we
right
go
now?
Lloyd Banks, we go Nas, we go fucking Jay-Z.
Mos Def.
Fucking
You have to
Mos
read
Def. We
20,
can-
50
Kendrick
years back
Lamar.
in time.
We don't know any of the niggas that y'all got even
Fucking
currently that's a
Jada
lyricist
Kids.
though, or
Bro,
from
you-
back in the day.
You do though. You got
think
Skepta.
I
You got
think
Central
You
C.
said
Dave.
one. All right, first of all, Central C as a lyricist is crazy.
Bro, Central
No,
C's
he
got
got-
hard
I ain't
lyrics,
gonna
bro.
lie. I
But
give him the lyrics.
but if we gonna go lyricists of all time, are we putting them up there?
Yeah, but why
He be
you saying like
gassing.
Nas
He
has
be-
got
he
crazy
be
lyrics? Like,
rapping.
what is it?
But
that is
we're gonna
crazy?
go being a lyricist and shit. I just haven't heard any UK rappers that are known to be like, oh yeah, this nigga's
I feel like you
a
can't get past
hardcore lyricist.
the
accent.
accent. You
With
gotta
the-
get once you get past the accent and you hear it, you can hear it.
But to say better than all American rappers is crazy,
that's
Drake.
not true. Because if they oldest people are supposed to be the ones, our oldest people is like, you know what I'm saying?
And as
They still
Americans,
talk about our old
Yeah,
heads
they
to
still
this day
talk
like
about
they
that.
as
was
Americans,
giants.
like we can all admit that we got somebody like Logic. He's like a very talented, skilled rapper, right? But nobody we ain't
Are we
talking
checking
about
for
it.
Logic,
Make
though?
a hit. Like,
Okay,
you
but all right.
Like we don't really
All right,
care about if you're a super technical
Skepta,
rapper if you
no.
can't make great
Common.
music.
Common, Mos Def, dudes like that.
Yeah.
They're wiping the floor with.
You're going
in
into
UK.
the old
But
folks' home. We
UK
ain't trying to hear about all that.
These aren't people who are active right now dropping
All right,
hype
so I
music.
agree.
Exactly.
All
Talk
right, so
about
let's-
someone active now.
Kendrick
like
Lamar.
Yeah, okay.
All
Kendrick
right, so-
against who?
J. Cole.
Kendrick
Skepta,
against
I
Dave.
guess,
Lil
if y'all
Russell.
saying
Yeah, but
Kendrick
yeah,
against Dave,
Lil
bro.
Russell
But
was more
you're
lyrical than
relying on the fact that
90%
none of us know any Dave songs.
No, I
I
love
don't even
Dave.
really know Dave songs like
I
that.
love
to be
I
honest.
don't listen to Dave like that, but he's a lyricist.
He's a lyricist though. People love him for the lyrics.
Dave is a
Right? But I don't know
lyricist.
Kendrick versus Dave. I don't know if that's the right one. Maybe
No.
like
If we do the top 10 rappers rapping, it's all Americans.
Dave is a beast though, but
But that's clout. You're
This
scoring
is-
them on clout.
No,
Everything.
we're going on rap.
Skill
Fuck
too.
this.
Rap.
Skill, all that
just
shit.
rap too. No,
And
just
can make
rap
a
too,
hit.
for sure.
And sorry, I fuck with UK, but I just
Every
gotta call a
every
spade a
double
spade.
XL
Music-
freshman freestyle is trash. None of them can freestyle. None of them can.
Any
fill the
UK
dome.
niggas making it?
None of the battles that Lush is hosting.
But anybody from the UK
people are
even
coming off
making
the
it,
dome
though?
with good lyrics. It's
ain't
not
nobody,
happening.
in the UK more lyrical than Lil Russell. Can't nobody
They got
in the
some lyrical
UK.
rappers out there.
What I'm
We're not
is
saying that,
they're
but
lyrical.
He said
topic of the top
he said better than
10.
Americans though.
UK
The
has
topic of the top 10 on this.
UK has the accent.
Nobody in the
UK has
UK
the
can out rap
accent.
4 extras.
Whoa.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just saying.
Nah, hey, Trap Lord, listen to LaRussell. Listen to LaRussell freestyle. You will agree with me. UK has the accent in the lexicon. Those dudes are using that traditional
New York
English,
style rap, bro. It's like some
you
New
know,
York-
language. It sounds good on a beat. I'm not gonna lie. Just like Nigerians ain't gotta say that much, but it sounds good. But as far as just straight bar for bar freestyling or lyrics, it's just there's giants out here in America.
I feel like
It's
everybody
something
just
that's not
says
even
that though. Like
giants.
everybody just champions Kendrick, and I'm listening.
I
I'm
ain't
thinking
even
like,
saying
all that.
Kendrick.
Never all that.
I don't really get why. What's the crazy
Like
lyrics
Griselda.
that Kendrick has got?
Griselda,
Everyone
for
just
instance.
says it. And
No,
blazes
like,
it.
not like
Raps
us.
very, very well. And then
Rapping
Kendrick
ass.
has made a bunch of classic albums and is
fuck
one of
with
the
who?
best-selling
like,
artists.
Who from the UK fucking with Griselda? Just like they not the biggest, but they be rapping their ass off.
Nah,
If
there's
we talking
definitely
like
people who are
real
on par.
lyrics, I mean, is Griselda that impressive? Like
No,
they
Griselda-
say hard
Nah,
shit, they make hard
no,
music,
have you
but I
listened
don't
to
look at them as
Griselda?
like technicians.
Nah,
have
they
you
on their
listened to their
technicians
music?
rap
No,
shit.
they
though.
be
Maybe
on-
they
here
go.
and there, but I don't know.
Nah,
If you want to just hear super complicated lippity dippity,
They be on
that's
that.
not what Griselda on like that.
Nah,
That's
they
what
be
the
on
UK
that.
have
They
on.
just do it.
Yeah, the UK got that
They like
shit on
that
us.
rap.
I still listen to Benny. I don't know what the rest of them are necessarily doing. Maybe I missed a few things, but I don't look at them as being like technical like some of the
The
UK
machine,
dudes.
he be cooking to. Niggas
No, he
be,
hard,
bro,
but-
Yeah,
niggas be-
but
bro, niggas be cooking,
when
bro.
you think of dudes like Andre 3000, like Eminem,
Bro,
y'all
even
just not in the
Eminem,
same
like-
stratosphere.
Nah,
And
but
I
the
understand
UK's
you talking
got
about
those.
modern.
They got those type of people, but it's like they're irrelevant now, bro. Like no one's
Eminem,
caring
you're
about
not
them now.
rating Eminem now.
Andre
like,
3000 not dropping anything no more. Yes, he's
He's-
a legend and he's a goat, but like, what's he been dropping now?
He's
But
running
the
around
bar
playing the
for
flute.
American rappers is set
the
so
flute at the airport.
high.
Yeah, but it's bigger over in America. In the UK, it's so small, and you guys just don't know because you're not from there. Like in the UK, people
Man,
know
I was
about.
walking through fucking London, niggas walking up to me rapping.
Okay,
fucking
name me three.
90s
Name me
rap.
three UK rappers right now. Then
Dave, can I count Burner? Can I count Burner Boy as a UK rapper?
that's not a rapper, bro. Burna
Trap
Boy
Lil
is
Ross, you ever
African.
seen his brand deals?
Rappers right now in the UK.
So you said Dave.
Dave, Central C.
See, it's
Yeah,
taking you a
that
while. It's taking you a while to
People
think
like
about
that.
Because the motherfuckers can
Drake.
make hits that affect the
but
international
if-
audience.
yeah, but-
That's the difference is that your entire country knows tons of American rappers.
But we ain't
For
really.
us, very limited. We fuck with Central C, but he made songs that affected our culture.
No, but that's what is it. Drake's not saying, "Yo, UK's making the best music for
Kano.
the culture right now."
We
He's
just-
saying the best
got my
lyricist.
three.
But I still don't
Kano's a
even
good one
agree
to talk
that's
about.
the best lyricist.
Kano's like
'cause,
a legend in the
he's a-
UK.
It
so-
ain't
Kano-
transcending.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Kano's a
I feel
legend.
like as of the time as he's saying right now, I feel like he can say that because niggas, the music that Americans like is not the hibbity hobbity shit.
Okay, I feel like
gotta
Central
really
C got
gotta
everybody
go
on
at
ropes
all
in
no
America,
more.
to be
What
honest.
niggas in
Because you all know
in
him.
the world right now that's coming with the lyrical spirit, like
Forget
lyrical ass,
about-
like-
That's only one way to be nice, is to be on the lyrical, spiritual mirror. So there's a
No, but
lot of
you
ways to be nice.
rapping.
My thing is
J.
like,
Cole.
okay, what if somebody
But
was
that's
here?
what I'm saying. That's what we
Okay,
have.
what
with
if
the-
somebody came here from
That's not
India
cool no
and
more
said,
out
"Hey,
here.
there's a rapper in
here they
India.
rapping.
He's the best rapper.
Sidhu.
He's
Sidhu,
incredible. He's on top of
Yeah.
his shit."
God,
But
and
nobody has
play
ever.
this
You've
party,
never
bro.
heard him here. He doesn't have a hit. I mean, no one gives a fuck. Nobody cares if you're
Yeah, but
just a good rapper unless you've
There
made
it
an
literally
impact.
is though.
No,
There literally
fact.
is
And
a
he's
pop
bigger than
Indian rapper.
all the fucking
Rapping ass
rappers.
niggas do. Like niggas that enjoy rap, they
Now tell them about
actually
Sidhu,
care
man, so they know.
Yeah, but no, like what you just said, there is an Indian rapper called Sidhu who got killed. He's like
That's the
Tupac of
killer that you
India.
made the documentary about?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
there you
But
go.
this is what I'm saying. You'd have never heard of him. You don't understand the lyrics. I completely get that. But it's like for the UK, you guys can understand the lyrics. I feel like you can appreciate the lyricism of it and admit all the UK admit we ain't got motion like Americans. We ain't got hit artists.
Central C does though.
Central C
Central
are
C
the only
is like
person.
in the US.
And
listener,
Central
I'd
C
say.
proved it's possible that the rest of these dudes just ain't good enough.
But
Do you guys
look,
not
Nice to
think
market.
Central
Hey,
C's lyrical?
Grime Weekly or Daily or whatever, post that shit.
Grime Weekly, you know.
but if you
Slow it down. We just need one a week.
But if
Grime
you're
Daily, come on
Shout out
now.
to GRM Daily.
But
man.
even if you look at this podcast, you guys talking has a different impact than us talking because you guys are coming with an accent.
And that's why I bring them to this party this weekend and they're rizzing all the girls
And
up.
bitches are all
They
over
ain't
it.
even saying no smart shit,
Yeah.
and the girls want to fuck them because they're from England.
yeah.
Yeah, but with music,
That
it's
ain't
different.
fair.
With the music, it's different. I feel like
Yeah, it is.
the accent doesn't help with the music because you guys don't want to take no UK artists serious because of the accent.
Because we got
That's
more
it.
blicks.
Because if you look at traditional, like Roberta Flack and shit, they drop their accent to get successful on the other side in America.
You talking about Rebecca Black?
Roberta Flack.
UK rappers back in the day used to put on American
That's
accent.
crazy.
That's actually a thing.
Friday.
So if a UK artist started rapping in an American accent, you think the US are gonna take him in more and be like, oh, okay, I'm hearing what he's saying now, because you guys can understand Young Thug.
I feel like it would.
21 Savage.
Young Thug mumbling, but you can't understand the man speaking
and get rid of his
English.
accent for us to accept him on the wire.
Idris Elba came over here, and you seen his whole personality. You kind of thought he might have been an American.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you think for a
We
UK
have to
rapper
trick you.
in that accent, and just if they pretended they was from the
Let me tell
US.
you why it's not gonna work, because Americans don't listen to rapping ass shit.
Yeah, they listen to the mumble
biggest
shit or
artist
whatever.
is not rapping ass niggas.
But that
I don't
proves
care.
the point.
Ralphie.
Drake's talking about the rapping ass dudes who are lyricists who you guys don't give a fuck about. These
I'll be right back.
No, but that's what I said.
But was Drake talking about?
Yeah.
But was Drake talking about currently of all time though? He's just saying like.
He's talking about the
saying
grime
right
MCs, bro. He's talking about the
now, him
Skeptors,
listening
the
to
Kanos,
music.
the Wileys. That's who he's talking about.
And are they currently
Drake
active?
will admit that those guys are probably better than him at rapping. Have they got as much motion? Hell no. But Drake understands like the clashing thing and being able to deliver bars and deliver lyrics like at any moment. He respects them.
Them
All right,
niggas
let
in
me-
America
let me-
never
let me-
gonna understand it.
All right, let me ask you
Drake
this
being
though:
nice.
Do you, are you a Drake fan?
Yeah, I'm a Drake fan.
All right, do you think Drake is more lyrical than those guys, or what's your take?
No, I don't think
actually
Drake.
do.
I don't think Drake is more lyrical. I just think he's a better artist. You know,
Yeah,
he makes good songs. He makes hits. He knows how to market himself. That's more important than being a good lyricist.
I would
because
give him a lyricist too. I'm not gonna discredit him as that.
All right, so
Because he
No,
be
no,
having some
one more-
bars and
I'm gonna
punchlines
say
and
something crazy.
metaphors.
Who's some? All right, hold on. One question I got: who's somebody that us Americans we don't listen to a lot of UK rap? Who's somebody that we might need to check out for right now since we're all
check out some of the demons,
since
bro.
we're having this lyrical
The Demons.
debate?
Twin S.
Check out Twin S. Check out the
Twin S.
demons, bro.
We
Check-
need you to be very specific. 'Cause
But
you have
what
an
do you want?
accent,
Do you
so-
want? Do you want a rapper who's good at rapping, or you want somebody who's got motion? Because
No, do you want something appealing to like that sound acoustically?
Let's do
good?
You
both.
could listen to Akala. He's not got motion, but he's deep lyrical social commentary.
Yeah, if you wanna-
he's writing a whole essay.
he's like
writing a
another
book.
Kendrick, basically.
How do you spell that?
AKALA.
AKA
Akala.
Akala. Okay,
But
we
now
got
go,
one.
go,
Yeah, the
go
demons
listen
are
to
hard
the
too. The
demons.
demons
Listen
are
to Twin
lyrical.
S. Yeah.
Twin S.
Twin S. Listen to Twin S. He's killing shit right now. He's on a crazy run.
have to write this
He's doing
down.
his thing. Yeah, Twin S
Yeah,
from
Twin S.
Y'all don't get
Becton,
him no
ACG.
But let me say this. First of all, Drake just got destroyed by
Rose.
Kendrick, so he's on a tour to kind of make some friends.
Yeah, he needs.
So when he says UK rappers are the best, he's probably the best rapper out right now. And then there's like Kendrick. They're fighting for it. Ralphie was saying Americans don't want to hear the hip hop. I have to push back because the top rapper is
It's
hip hop.
Kendrick and J. Cole and
Kendrick
these
and J.
niggas.
Cole.
Yeah, but Kendrick got popping off the
Nah.
Drake shit.
They're the top earners. They're the top tours.
I mean,
Kendrick had to-
you got, hold on. We got two.
the
Nah, we got two sides. We got two sides.
One mic.
One mic.
One mic.
We got two sides of
They
that
say Potter as well.
because Kendrick
Oh, yeah.
Lamar and J.
Paper.
Cole are like one of the top streaming rappers.
I like
But then to
rapping ass
the
niggas.
side of that, we do got Travis Scott and Playboi Carti who are not lyrical at all. So it was like a mix. It's like a mixed thing going on in America right now. We got the Yeats and shit. But when it comes to like who's doing like if we pull up numbers and shit, fucking Travis Scott sitting at like 60 million monthly listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his lyrics
I
ain't
feel like
nothing.
numbers is important though. Numbers mean more than the lyrics to me personally, because if you can sell millions of records like Young Thug, where people can't even understand you, that's
Yeah.
more impressive than fucking being some crazy rapper saying some lyrical miracle shit.
but
and they never get that much motion apart from Kendrick.
But,
But
that's
numbers are-
artistry over lyricism, isn't it?
But numbers are
Yeah.
weird because I could be listening to something and my shit just moves straight to a Travis Scott song.
Yeah, because they
And
tapped
if
in.
I don't just change that shit, he's gonna get credit for a listen.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so I think those streaming companies, they do manipulate the shit
Yeah, of course.
in that way.
It's all smoke and
I
mirrors
don't-
of music.
I don't look at all numbers, but if you take a dude like La Russell, right? He's not a super famous guy, but that guy is one of the best
And
lyricists.
he's from the States, yeah?
He's from up north in Cali.
Right.
Listen to that dude's freestyles. Listen to his songs. He's a lyricist. You guys got the accent. Drake is trying to make friends by being overly like he's praising. He's praising people. And on top of that, I mean, that's all I had to say. I'm trying to make a friend.
I feel like Central C is really showing that the UK can be known over here. And maybe he's not the craziest lyricist or whatever, but I feel like he's competing with the people in America now. Like his album charted over here. I don't know if I think one guy from the UK did it, but it was like Labyrinth or some shit. Like, no,
Yeah,
you guys
Tiny
don't even know
Temper,
that.
yeah,
Or Tiny
Tiny
Temper.
Temper,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I feel like Central C is showing that it can be done regardless of the accent. But it's really a popularity test at the end of the day, isn't it? Because He just goes and hangs out with American rappers, does a song with them, talks in his English accent, and it works. Now everybody's over here like, oh, Central C's got the motion, we're fucking with him. Yeah, we know who Central C is, but all he had to do was just be popular over here. It ain't even about the rapping no more.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Here's an actually good segue right here. We got a lyrical rapper that's actually beefing with a non-lyrical rapper, which is Travis Scott. Let's see what they got to say. All right, so yeah, so, you know, Pusha T, he had dropped the album recently, and he had some shit to say about Travis Scott. Travis Scott just recently doubled back with Jack Boys 2, you know, the compilation album between his label, and I think he responded to Pusha T. Let's see if we can play this right here.
It all came from actually being in Paris.
So be it, so be it. So be it, so
Came through carrying the, you know, the Utopia briefcase.
Right. Yep.
You know, doing his whole spiel. He comes, he interrupts the session. The next day, the meltdown verse or whatever comes on.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss.
You know,
Drake on
yeah,
Scott
talking about
melting
P,
Pharrell's jewelry.
yeah, and all of that.
Drake
that
crazy
was
for
a
that line.
corny,
Man,
like
what?
you shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically too. I don't take it as personal as I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into what his whole makeup. I took it there.
Her Utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
And then to, like, you know, to come back in our fold.
To make a point of...
Yeah, to invade the fold and then, you know, do all that he did. It was like, man, that was corny. He's shameless. He does it. You've seen him do it to everybody. You know, I've definitely had to put my hand on your shoulder before. You died in front of me. You cried in front of me.
Cried in front of me. You died in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
All right, that part's about
Calabasas
Kanye West,
took your
I think.
bitch and your pride in front of me.
I had to help you. People take that type of shit for granted.
All right, so
I
where
don't
is
take
actually,
that
all
for
right, did
granted.
Flacco actually
So-
include the clip where Travis Scott responded? All right, so it's not really a clip of him responding, but all right,
So is that the lyric, what he said?
this is the lyric. He said, man, I swear these old niggas killed me, made 100 off pushing T's, now my phone on D&D. It's a little weak. You know what I'm saying? That's not both they bars to each other wasn't really just
I feel like
anyway, but
I feel like when people respond with just like, oh, I'm richer than you, it doesn't really hit as like a response. They didn't really address what was going on. Talking about he's an old dude. I mean, Pusha T did his thing. Like, you having a little more money than Pusha T don't really address that he kind of put you down and, you know, attacked your character.
yeah.
Reach.
Fuck what you talking about. I got more money.
But it's like, bro, we all
I
got
feel
money
like
though.
it's
Pusha T's a millionaire. Pusha T's not broke on the block. Pusha T's probably
I
got
feel
30
like
M's.
the disses ain't hitting unless somebody's getting hurt in real life, to be honest, bro.
Whoa.
What the fuck is Travis Scott gonna do?
Nah, but it's
the
just
fuck?
like
Throw drugs
corny,
at
like you're beefing over bars or whatever.
The
It's just like,
beef
it's
was
not-
part of Pusha T's rollout anyway, bro. 'cause
Yeah,
this
there you go.
happened months-
which is
months
kind of
ago.
corny though.
Exactly. That's corny
I
too.
think that's corny. Like, your whole rollout is, all right, I'm gonna diss these niggas that you used to be cool with.
Yeah,
to
but
gain
that's the
attention.
trick.
from
Controversy
the album.
sells, bro. That's the whole point.
This is them, like.
Yeah, but it's one thing if you got new ops you dissing, but like to be dissing the niggas that was literally just in your camp and that's a part of your whole rollout, that's a little lame to me.
Yeah, but he's kind of saying, yo, it was lame that you pulled up, kind of interrupting the session, and then the next day you're on a song with Drake dissing me, talking about chains and that.
But this is what we do with sessions. We pull up, we fuck around,
We
we
don't
pop
like each
shit.
other, but we all get together and hang out with each other. That's what they do, right?
I mean, and you gotta understand, like at the time, like Pusha T, you wanted Travis Scott to like pick between you and Drake, and y'all are just label mates. I don't mean y'all are best friends. Yeah, y'all were on Good Music at the time. Travis Scott, he was on Good Music. I don't think he is anymore. You know, Pusha T was like the head creative director at Good Music at one point or whatever. So he felt like Travis Scott owed him loyalty and he shouldn't be working with him. But at the time, you know, Drake and Travis had the Astro World song, and then they did the swap with the Meltdown song, which was on Utopia. And on Meltdown, fucking, of course, you know, Drake was dissing Pusha, the clip. He was dissing Pharrell on there because he got Pharrell jewelry and shit. Like, I guess he bought Pharrell old jewelry and like
I seen it.
he got all Pharrell old
He was
pieces
on that.
somehow. Yeah, I don't know. But he basically like, I guess he fell away like, damn, he got Pharrell old jewelry. He dissing the nigga on the song. But to make this your rollout, that is kind of corny, but
it's gonna get the attention though that the controversy
It did.
sells. We're talking about it right now, so it worked.
It worked. 100% worked. But as far as the album, did y'all actually listen to the Clips album? What y'all thought about?
Hell no. I watched
Damn.
Bieber's album.
No, Clips.
I listened to it. I listened to Bieber album. I listened to Clips album. I listened to everything that just came out recently. What y'all thought about Bieber
I'm gonna
album?
get to it. I'm gonna get to it.
What y'all thought? Let's talk about it. What y'all thought about? Matter of fact, actually, since we're talking about the Clips, Bieber actually had something to say about Pharrell. I don't know if it's on there, but Josh, you can probably Google it. Not Pharrell. He had something to say about Pusha T and the Clips dropping the album the same week that he dropped
Damn,
his
Remo,
album.
you asking questions and niggas can't answer them. He's like, speaking of that, let's go.
Because when he said the Justin Bieber shit, it made me think of like,
Focus,
damn,
nigga.
Justin Bieber did fucking diss the nigga as he. That was random as
Who
fuck.
cares about Justin
drop
Bieber?
when I drop.
Bieber was doing him a favor though, giving him a bit of motion.
It is.
I don't give a
That,
fuck who
that was a
dropped.
big shout out though.
Don't play with Bieber, nigga. He said he dropped
The
it. Nobody
Bieb.
better not drop, nigga.
The Beeb said don't drop. Hey, I do got to give Justin Bieber respect though, because man,
Justin
he was in
Bieber,
that SZA
Justin.
video. She was looking thick as. I was watching that this
He
morning.
nearly fumbled though.
He nearly fumbled.
With
What?
with Scissor on the stage when he's kissing the hand and shit.
What do you mean?
Like he nearly fumbled. Like he looked like he wanted a piece of it.
He should have smashed it.
Wife.
Oh shit! Recently,
Yeah, but
that's
the thing,
why
like,
I don't compare
everyone,
with
was,
SZA.
everyone was going crazy for it. Everyone was saying like, he's
That
not
little
treating
skinny
Haley
ass
right.
girl don't compare to
wife's got
SZA
my
with all
rights
that
as
BBL
Yes.
ass.
He got a wife, man. He married.
So all right, y'all
Y'all's gonna hit a missionary.
Is Justin Bieber on drugs? It look like it, right? We all look
I
like.
think he's just off the weed, bro. He's good.
Man.
Water wet. That nigga's bony as
Man, that
fuck.
nigga look like
You
he
just
on
get to
that.
see Justin Bieber now. He wants you to see
He
him.
do
You know,
be posting
when
a
he was-
lot on Instagram,
When he
though,
had a
like-
lot of label shit going on, Justin Bieber couldn't post when he wanted to.
I think that's what it is. He wants to be able to do what he couldn't do.
Now
Now
he
he's
can
like,
do
yeah,
it,
fuck yeah, I
like-
sold my catalog. Let me do what the fuck I want. I'm gonna post 10 times a day.
To fucking 10 Draco songs on my story, I can do it.
But
That's
Yo,
hard.
tell me
I
not
fuck
to.
with that. I
fuck
fuck
with
with
that
that.
for real.
I
Justin
fuck with
Bieber
that.
part of the
Label would have
culture.
never let that happen.
All right, so look, this was Justin Bieber. This was a post in the leak, by the way. It wasn't up for that long, but he put "Justice is served." Lil Bieber emptied the clip. This is the only album that matters right now. Scroll down. This album was way better than the clips.
Post a picture of Lil Bieber.
Hey, then he got the nerve to say, "Hey, look," he said the clips is for bitter grown men. I can't read that as far. It said who collect call dolls and shop at Kith and Union. Hey, he's retarded, bro.
That's kind of
Yo,
spot
he's
on.
stupid.
Nah, I
though.
fuck with Bieber for what he said, man.
But the why the post and delete though? Stand on it. If you gonna say it,
He
you know.
stood on it because everybody
He deleted it, though.
screenshotted it. Y'all got
Yeah,
y'all
yeah, yeah.
screenshots off.
Yeah, it's
over
done.
with.
Once it's done, it's done.
You think someone on this team was like, "Hey, don't go at these niggas"? Because he
I don't
deleted
know.
it.
I don't know if anybody's on
Bieber
his team
can go
looking
at
out for him like that.
whoever he
no
wants
more.
to go.
I agree,
come
Bro,
on,
he
that's
posted
Bieber.
like 10 times a day. Sometimes he's posting a screenshot of when you're about to take a photo where you can see the 0.5, the 1, the 2. Who the fuck does that, bro? What? You gotta be off some sort
That's
of drugs
some
to be
next
doing that,
level
bro.
shit.
That is
That's some
crazy.
fifth
He's
dimensional
probably like
artistic
microdosing the
shit,
shrooms.
bro.
I think he's microdosing the shrooms for sure. He's off something.
I think he's just showing his true artistry.
Bro, what's artsy about screenshotting a photo and posting
It's a
that rather than
vibe, bro.
explain how it's a vibe? How is it a vibe?
But you have to understand the society we live in. In this society, mediocrity is
It's all
celebrated
antics.
because a bunch of people
It's
just
all
ain't good at
illusion.
nothing. So now, as before, where we would like celebrate like a Michael Jackson, someone who's just like hands down better than you at this, that, and the third. Now it's like in today's world, we would be trying to look for dirt to dig up on Michael Jackson to destroy him, kind of like they did towards the end, so that we could elevate someone who's not as equal. This is like a Michael Jackson versus Prince debate, but like everyone loves Prince more because he's doing less. That's why people now prefer a 2-minute song to a 4-minute song. A 4-minute song takes more effort, but they're like, I could even make a 2-minute song. So I'm going to act like this is the biggest shit ever. If you can't do something, devalue it. 48 laws of power type shit.
And actually, I think Curran Frost is the one who actually posted it. Justin Bieber just responded to it, actually, but still funny though.
So you lied. You had me thinking Justin Bieber posted.
I mean, he reacted to it, basically sharing it. So
Yeah, I
like,
think he did post it on his story.
Yeah, but it was those words came from Curran Frost, but Bieber reshared it, showing that
That's him saying it.
basically
This
him.
facts though, because that Clips album, I tried to listen to 2 songs. That shit was bullshit.
Justin Bieber don't need to repost everything that he get tagged. He get tagged.
He is
So
doing
for the
that
fact
shit at
that
the
you
moment.
wanted, he wanted this
It's
to
very
stand
lazy.
out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't
So,
seen.
so there was a Gunna feature on the album, right?
They're in the gym together.
That makes sense.
I
Somebody
thought
been hanging out,
Gunna
right?
couldn't get no features no more. I thought Gunna couldn't get no
He's got the
features.
features from Bieber, not allowed.
Justin Bieber.
But I'd rather have a feature from Bieber.
Justin
than
Bieber likes
Really?
Okay, all right. So listen, all right. Because me and Ross had this conversation a whole bunch behind the scenes, and we argued about the Gunna snitching allegations or whatever. All right, him getting a feature from Justin Bieber, I can see that. Like Justin Bieber's not attached to the streets, but since Gunna have been home,
What you mean? He was sipping act and crashing Lamborghinis and all
I mean,
types
come
of
on,
shit.
we got Lil Bieber. All right, we got Lil Bieber out here doing this thing, but let's get real. What features have Gunna had that was like impactful, that was outside of Offset? Because that's the only artist I've seen that he actually did a song with was Offset. But like, what other street dudes have you seen Gunna around?
He don't need features. One, so he done killed it with 2 albums back to back, no features. But everyone said he couldn't get a feature. Industry's turned on him. It's not just about street dudes. It's like Young Thug has been trying to basically set this agenda of like making Gunna an outcast in the music industry. And I feel like him getting the Lil Bieber feature is a really good look. And I feel like we can't sweep it under the rug or be like, oh, it doesn't count.
Bieber might need the feature from Gunna more than Gunna might need it from Bieber.
That's why it's a good look.
The culture and
they both need each other in a way.
Two different things though, bro. So it's like if the culture not fucking with him, the culture not fucking with him.
And
that's more important than the industry. Sometimes
I think they are fucking with him because the numbers are booming, bro.
It's Burbank. It's Burbank
for Gunna, yeah.
For Gunna, yeah.
People are fucking with Gunna heavy.
I feel like the casual fans are definitely fucking with Gunna. Like I still fuck with Gunna music. I feel like the industry people are all taking Young Thug's side.
Bro,
yeah, but Gunna got more motion than Thug right now. I'm gonna say it.
All right, let me ask you this. Hold on, before we pass it to Brandon. Ralphie, as a rapper, would you be quick to hop on a song with Gunna right now?
I can't, like, bro. Follow the unwritten rules, like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you'll fuck with him though, right? So you wouldn't. All right, so you saying you standing on?
If he doing his thing, he doing his thing. But if you ask
so
me,
Gunna hit you right now and say, "Hey, nigga, I need."
Me would I do a song? Well, I don't really like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
So you see Gunna as a snitch?
I'm not saying
you don't want to talk too much.
If they offered me 50 bands to shoot a Gunna video tomorrow, I would not do it.
For real?
I would not do it.
Now that's crazy as a video.
I would not do it.
That's a little crazy.
Why? I know too many people that have gone to jail and kept it solid and did too much and shit that they wasn't even involved in and kept it solid and did this.
But Thug basically did the same thing to get out. So like,
Thug took a plea too. Like they both took pleas.
So if Thug turned around tomorrow and said, "Gunna's, we're jacking Gunna now," would you do it?
It's like if there's guns and drugs in the car and there's 2 people in the car and you're saying it wasn't yours, then it's the other person.
There's a third person in the car, I think.
There was a third person in the car.
It's still somebody else.
When you take a plea deal,
he took the plea though.
When you take a plea deal, you're admitting that there's some truth to what you're being accused of. You're saying I'm guilty, but I'll admit guilt so that I don't have to deal with the consequences. They literally tell you. You been to jail before?
No, hell no.
You been to jail?
Nope.
Okay. So when you go to jail and they say you want to take a plea deal and you're like, yeah, they say this is the same as a conviction. You just worked out a deal for lesser time or a lesser penalty while admitting guilt. So Gunna did the same exact thing Thug did. Gunna was just way smarter and ran into that option quicker.
Yeah.
That's it. Everyone's throwing snitch words around. People like, I'm going to stand on this, no snitching. Listen, bro, I hate to break it to you. All that no snitching shit is bullshit. The hardest niggas from these hoods is snitching, bro. And when you've been in street life,
just because
you
people
understand.
are doing it doesn't mean it's
not acceptable.
But to miss out,
that's why everybody
to not be a hood dude and miss out on anything trying to stand on no snitching, you're standing on sand, my nigga. That shit's not solid. Get your money, because a hood dude who never snitched would have told you, you crazy as fuck, go get your bread. Because people, like, I'm not a hood dude, but anybody who's been around that understands it's so arbitrary and selective. It's not worth missing out on any opportunity trying to stand on that.
Experience-wise, if I would have played out on the case that I was on, they would have been talking crazy.
Yeah.
But do you feel like that's wrong though, right? Like they talking crazy, but they trying to find something just to hate, right? Really, that's the way.
If you take a plea deal, you're not saying that this person did anything. You're just saying.
That's all I'm
So all right, but a whole bunch of street niggas and shit. We had this conversation and shit. Taking plea deals don't automatically mean you snitching. Because like a lot of the times, if you and your homies are in cahoots and y'all all agree to take the plea together, then y'all not really snitching. Y'all all agree like, hey, we're gonna cop out to this plea for lesser time. But if a nigga like say you and him in the car,
had a murder indictment, bro. It wasn't just a case with you and him in the car.
Yeah.
It's a murder indictment that says if this person does X, Y, and Z for the benefit of the game, it makes this person looks like the bad guy, the ringleader. So if all these people plead out, that shows that he knew or had something to do with it. So once everybody plea out, he has no choice but to plea out. Everybody already said it was a gang. If nobody would have said it was a gang in the first place, then it wouldn't have been a gang.
That's where I'm at with it. 100%. That's where I'm at with it.
When it's a murder in an indictment that's trying to prove that this that these people, this group of people, is a gang is different.
The whole point of the whole reason why a lot of people were mad at Gunna, especially on the YSL side, is because when he took his plea, the whole reason that you had
I don't even think he really had nothing to do with any of that.
he
shit.
did it. He wasn't around a lot of that shit. But the whole point, you had Kevin Lyles coming up there. You know what I'm saying? They're asking him, "Is YSL a gang?" No, it's not a gang. It's a record label underneath 300, which is a company underneath Universal. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Lyles is going to court. The whole reason they got mad at Gunna is because once he took the plea and said, "Hey, YSL is a gang," it threw everything else that the defense was working on with Young Thug out the fucking window. So now it's like, all right, what's next? This nigga just said it was a gang, one of the biggest people on here, and he set the tone for everybody else to be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna take this plea deal too.
I feel like he would have been good.
Isn't
he wouldn't have got attached to all that shit.
Isn't he a member?
He would have took 2 years and probably in 2 years he would have probably took his time and got time served.
We would have never had that fucking.
He jumped right into it. He didn't wait no time.
That part.
He would have been out right now.
He went to like arraignment. Like I feel like it was like arraignment, and then just like the next court date, it was that.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually think that like if Gunna took it to trial, he could have ended up like getting a few years. And the thing is, the thing that saved Thug was Woody. Woody going crazy on the stand and sabotaging the whole case. Thug got saved by Woody.
What was Gunna gonna get? Yeah, what was he gonna get years for?
But this
that was
gun
the
and
thing.
some drugs.
But this
get out from that.
No, but they put the RICO on him for the gun and the drugs. That's why it was
I'm
so.
a Crip, their Bloods. I don't know what y'all talking about.
But
that is true.
The record label I work for.
But here's my question:
Exactly.
How
It's
does
as simple as that?
How does Gunner taking a plea on racketeering, whatever the fuck, Gunner,
Well, yeah.
the bitch ass nigga work here, where he at? By the way, exactly.
All right.
Anyway, if how does Gunna plea into a racketeering charge have any impact on Thug beating a murder charge? That's why I'm saying
Thug never had the murder. That's the crazy thing.
No, trying to prove that YSL, the record label, is a street gang that commit crimes.
But everyone is trying to act like Gunna pleading to a racketeering charge automatically incriminates Thug on a murder charge.
That's not the plea.
Exactly.
The plea was he got on there and they asked the man, "Did you know about this?" He said whatever he said. They asked him, "Is YSL a street gang?" He said yes. That was the plea.
And that's the whole part.
That the YSL street gang was a gang, and they're arguing on their defense that no,
it's not a gang. We're a record label from the jump. Right. So Gunna went in there and instantly just like basically told that we are actually a gang.
Nah, but I don't feel like that's not as bad as it seems.
Yeah, that's what
but you can say it's not as bad.
It was already a documented gang. It was already documented.
In jail fighting his time, that's saying I'm not a gang member, and the people that's doing this is not doing it in the benefit of the gang. They doing it for their self motive.
If we
say anything, that's like if everybody in this room is committing a crime and they try to say all the crimes that y'all did was because I told y'all to do it.
Yeah, but okay. So let's say we're all in the room, right, and we're all being convicted in the YSL trial.
The no jumpers
but the YSL trial.
You're sitting down and they're trying to say, and you don't know what niggas do in their spare time.
Yeah, but let me put it to you this way, right? Let's say Josh basically is Woody, and he says, "I'm fully snitching on everything. I'm snitching on all the murders. I'm part of the murders, and I'm saying YSL's a gang." He's fully snitching, getting on the stand.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gunna's over here saying, "Shit's not looking good. I'm gonna take a plea." I feel like it's they putting all the hate on Gunna when they had a certified and actual snitch, Woody, who got on the stand.
One snitch is snitching, you
don't mean that you.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but he
went the full route. He went the whole route.
I'm with you.
He ain't everybody else.
You've already got a rat on the stand saying the whole thing's a gang. So then why can't you take a plea? It's like, but I'm not snitching. He's on the stand saying it's a gang.
But nothing Gunna did incriminated Thug. That's why Thug got off.
The whole point.
Listen, it don't. Listen, just because someone said just because someone says something is a gang doesn't automatically mean that RICO charges are applicable to that situation. No, it does not. A RICO is a criminal enterprise, bro. There's Bloods and Crips. That shit ain't that's not a criminal enterprise. You got the casual Blood gang member or Crip gang member. They just hanging around beating people up. There's another dude who's moving weight across cross
that
state
shit
lines.
being cap of what the fuck he talking about. Stink Team is not a gang, but if you look it up, it's going to say it's a gang because we lost in court that proved that we were a gang.
Okay, but you
The
got,
fuck?
but they can't slap you.
I'm
No.
literally proof right here.
But
of
just
that shit
because
don't
you
mean
got a
nothing.
gang-
I'm saying I'm not a gang member, but they're going to say otherwise.
Just because you got a gang doesn't mean they could slap a RICO on you. The RICO involves.
They beat the RICO, bro.
That's what's been going on a lot lately.
How
yo.
did you beat the RICO then? What you're saying proves my point.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Not even
it does.
a little bit, nigga.
Man, if you're using listen, wait. If you're using common sense, think about it.
Watch the
I
Trap
said-
Lord Ross
Yeah,
video
go
about the
watch
Stink
go watch
Team.
the Trap Lord. Listen, hold on, bro. Hold on.
No, there was
no.
all right.
I want common sense to prevail right here. Nigga, the fact that you beat the RICO proves what I'm saying. Because I said just because you're a gang doesn't mean they can slap a RICO on you. You said, I beat the RICO. Duh, because just because you're a gang doesn't mean they can slap a RICO on you.
We beat the RICO in our soul because we felt like we got the upper hand on the case. We only had to, we got our time at trial because we lost the case. We got our trial, and the time that I got, I feel like I won.
Oh, so you feel like you beat it.
Which I beat the RICO.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
you
we
talking
talking
about? I ain't
about
do
feeling.
life, nigga.
I mean,
Shit,
technically,
nigga.
Thug still got charged. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he just the lesser charges and
But-
shit he pled out, right?
Man, listen.
Yeah.
I'm
Thug
with
pled
you.
guilty to the gang charge.
Yeah. So
Everybody else
technically,
played out.
yeah.
It's
But
already
then
a
you-
gang.
then-
Shit,
but
I'm
then-
a gang now. Shit. Like,
But then you compare that to Yak Gotti. He took the murder charge to trial and beat it, and like.
he ain't got no gang.
Then all these snitches didn't really cause any problems for him. So then you can't really throw the thing at Gunner
they
to
couldn't
say.
prove the
But you're
murder.
still calling him a snitch.
Yeah,
you said
true.
all these
That's a
snitches.
different type of thing. He beat the murder.
Yeah.
The gang allegation that came with beating the murder. If he would have lost the murder, he would have got the gang allegation.
No, true. I think if he'd have lost the murder, they'd have given him everything.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. The thing. What I think is with Gunner, he literally, him being dissed by Young Thug, him taking the plea. I think that actually made people want to check out his music more.
Yeah.
Because it actually brought him. It made more people aware that he actually existed. Because a lot of people didn't even know about him, and then they say, "Oh, some guy snitched on Young Thug. Who is this?"
Yeah, and he went crazy after that album that he dropped was like the
It's a
biggest
lot
thing
of
he's done.
niggas, The population of the world that's not the culture and street niggas is 10 times bigger than niggas that care about all that type of shit. So if he doing this shit, salute. But
Yeah. But as far
that don't mean
as
you gotta be like,
But as far
like,
as-
I gotta fuck with him. I gotta like, nah.
But as far as the culture, like how he had it before he went to jail, he don't have it like how he used to. At one point, he literally had everybody wanting to be around him and shit, as far as feature wise and shit. So like right now, he kind of on the island by himself when it comes to
He
this
doing
music
better
shit.
now because now he don't got all those like
People
leeches
that
on
listen
him.
to music that
Good work.
aren't a part of the streets or part of the culture. People that just listen
You
to
think
music.
you think if Thugger comes out and says, "Look, me and Gunner, we good," not a snitch, the culture's gonna start jacking Gunner? Or you think?
No.
Nah, we gonna look at Young Thug. We gonna talk shit at Young Thug. We like, what the
Everyone's
fuck?
just following Young Thug, man.
Nah, fuck no. Niggas ain't had their own opinion on the snitching shit before Young Thug said anything. Niggas was calling
So
Gunner
Thug's a snitch too, then, right?
Nah,
Yeah, but people got opinions, man.
Niggas was calling Gunner.
He took a plea, so the gang's a real thing.
Niggas was calling Gunner a snitch before Thug got out to even confirm it or said anything. So
Yeah, they was
people
all-
had their own opinion and shit. Sauce Walker was making videos calling him a snitch. So everyone's not just following what Young Thug is saying. Niggas is gonna make inform their own
No,
opinions.
he actually, people are really like, oh, he confirmed what everybody was already
thinking, speculating anyway.
It
So
was already a thing.
and I think Thug was kind of like forced to take the pleas. Like, look, everybody on my fucking case already said we're a fucking gang at this point.
Thug was happy as fuck to take that plea deal. Stop.
He got a sweet
Nah,
plea because
100%.
That
Woody
nigga was
threw the truck.
But he still he on probation for like 10 years,
Who
15
cares?
years.
Nigga ain't in jail for the rest of his life.
100%, but still being on probation for 10 years
He
when you
probably
could
got a
have beat
crazy
it.
joint too.
He still,
Have you ever been to jail?
He
Nah, I
wasn't
ain't
beating
never
it.
been
It
to
was
Man, that
Woody
nigga
that
Thug
saved
was
him.
praying to God, thank you. When you looking at that kind of time, you get any type of deal where you get to walk, go outside, get out of there, you're just totally
happy,
thankful.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It ain't.
But the deal is 10 times sweeter when nobody say nothing. It's just like it's sweeter. Like so you can't just because the deal is that you took is good.
Don't mean
it
the nigga
could've
ain't
been-
snitch.
Don't mean it couldn't have been sweeter if nobody said nothing.
No,
So
because-
them Hell's
so,
Angels
okay.
niggas when they
No,
catch
because-
case, it be 50 niggas
and nobody's
nobody
telling
say
nothing.
nothing and everybody go home.
No,
So
but
Young
look,
Thug snitched on Yak Gotti then because he took his plea and said it was a gang.
but look at
before
this
Yak
trap
Gotti beat
lord.
charges.
Look at this trap
There you go.
lord. The
They're not
other
trying to
dudes.
they're trying to get Yak Gotti to get Young Thug. Young Thug is the ringleader. They're
But
trying
they-
to get Young Thug as the ringleader. Anybody that put in work, they're looking at you as the person that put in work. But this guy say so made you do it.
Yeah,
That's what
he's
they're
the
trying to
That's-
play.
But if you look at the precedent that is
Then if
set
the
by
top
the
guy's
other
taking
dudes,
a plea, then What does that say?
But
right?
is it because it's after everybody else has already started fucking shit up,
It's already
basically?
labeled a gang.
All right, so my thing is,
But it
had been labeled a gang from the YF
all right,
Lucy
so
trial.
Ross,
So
if
it'd been labeled a
Gunna's
gang.
not a snitch, why nobody fucking with him then?
Because I feel like people were just caping for Young Thug. and
No,
they're
and people
over-
were-
they're
confirmed it. They was
they're
caping
over-
for-
Everyone's not
they're
just going for Young
overextending-
Thug.
They're overextending.
I think you
every
just can't
more
see it.
popular.
People
Thug is
weren't
more popular.
fucking with it already.
Nah, I think Gunna's more popular
No,
right now.
no,
Gunna's
people-
streaming. His music is outstreaming
People-
Thug. Mind you, the fact that Thug hasn't dropped
He
anything
hasn't
yet,
dropped anything.
so
Yeah, he has.
not an album. So of
Right,
course,
he pushed it back because it wasn't booming.
but I'm saying he hasn't dropped the album, so of course Gunna's gonna have more streams right now. But I feel like Gunna is more popular than Thug
But
is.
dudes grew up
right
with
now.
Thug.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People grew up with Thug. Thug been out for a minute. People remember when Thug first got signed to Cash Money. He literally carried the torch during the beef with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Thug got a special. I mean, the ghetto, the tiny music. Thug got a cult following. Gunner's in a position where he's like still. I think he's still trying to find his audience. Really.
Nah, the hoes don't care about all that, bro. The street
Yeah.
shit that he got going on, the hoes that
Well,
they caption them and they
all you
pictures
gotta
while
do
they
is
working
fuck
out
you
and
mean.
shit. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that
about
shit's
that.
got what,
that
billion
shit go
streams?
crazy.
That's why I be saying about Drake. Like people say a lot about Drake, but like the hoes don't care about
Drake
all
is
that
great.
shit, bro. Like
And honestly, to be 100, I feel like the album he made after he got out of jail is probably his better album and shit.
Best one.
It
Yeah.
forced him to, be creative. He got a lot of shit off his chest.
And it worked as well.
But to speak to the Rico thing, I think that the other dudes playing out, I think that in the long run helped Thug because court is all about precedent. What did we do for this person that we can't do for this person? Once Gunner got out, once Woody got out, it was like we really can't take all this shit and stick it on him if this is a criminal enterprise. So it's not justifiable.
Yeah, they can. They want the ringleader. They want the boss.
That's what an indictment is. You don't have to prove. All you need to do is bring it to a grand jury, and if a grand jury think that the indictment is good enough, that's all you need. You don't have to prove it to anybody.
Right. But what I'm saying is even on the grand jury, it's still a jury. Human nature would say, how you gonna say this dude did all this stuff
They did.
when they all was supposed to be doing it together and now them dudes just walking free, but he gotta stay. Now they did that to the mob bosses and stuff, but if you look at the history, the precedent, a lot of those mobsters got out because of that. And that's why they got YouTube channels and shit, because they went back, the Innocence Project went back and said, no. You can't say these dudes did this as a criminal enterprise, but this one guy gets to carry all the weight of that. So I think it benefited him in the long run, and that's why he walked. So maybe the police were good.
They can't do it, but they do it. So
Yeah.
if you get out after they do it, like you still have to go to jail. You still have to get sentenced. Like it's like a nigga getting a DA reject. Like don't nobody want to go to jail just to get a DA reject. It's like, all right, y'all still arrested me. Y'all fucked up my whole day.
I know
Like,
dudes. I got
getting some of
Draco
these super
was
chats.
found not guilty for the murder, and then they tried to try him again for saying it benefited him.
Right.
So he didn't have nothing to do with it, and he could still get thrown under the bus.
Right. I understand that.
Yo,
but
bro-
hey, I know dudes who got DA rejects and got labeled as snitches. How he
that's
get out
going
on
on
that
right now.
this
how many
fast?
DA rejects he been getting?
Shit, look,
That's going on
you
right
can't
now.
win with this
Hey,
street shit, bro.
I'm saying like, it's like damn, nigga, it's like, yo, 50th one, nigga, like, nigga.
You can't win in the streets, bro.
Shout
They
out-
gonna find their way.
Shout out to
Let me
Millman
tell you
P.
why. I don't get too many DA rejects and shit. Like when every time something happened to me, I had to go to jail. So like, how these niggas keep it's questions. Like you got to ask these questions.
All right, my boy Millman P just became a member. Ralphie the
in there.
Plug and Evil, Defiant Brandon. Oh man.
Well,
All right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
We know you're gonna call attention to that.
Sin
Josh.
from the G said 4X is mad about the Gummy video. Top 5 make Toronto look weak. Ask Mr. Woke how you feel about no Epstein list. LeBron owe Drake an apology.
I'll
Good
answer that.
topics.
I'll answer that. I have no
Answer it in a short minute
I
because we're
have no
closing out right now.
problem with Trump not releasing the Epstein list because focusing on a list where you would then have to try to find evidence to convict all those people is really like impossible at this point because it's so old. On top of that, Donald Trump has passed he signed 5 different bills into law that directly fight trafficking. So I would rather the president actually do things to stop trafficking than focus on pleasing a bunch of morons on the internet for optics. The Epstein list is only optics. That's it.
He was calling for this list to be called.
What? Okay. What do you do next?
Let's see
After
who
you
was on
release the
some
list,
weird
then what?
shit. Let's see who was
They
on
did
some
it
weird
to Diddy.
shit.
They put Diddy on blast, and now it's time to put everybody else on blast
When-
in the world.
Drop
When
the
you-
Epstein list.
when
Drop
you
the Diddy
release-
list.
listen,
Drop all the
Diddy,
lists.
we need the Diddy list
you
too.
investigate.
Shit.
When you release
I'm down
that,
to see a Diddy list.
okay, so you're willing to spend billions of taxpayer dollars trying to investigate investigated by all these dudes.
No, you ain't got to investigate him. Just drop the list.
Trump made the best decision. Also, you don't know if people will start trying to do vigilante justice on people on this list. It was a great decision for our society and put in laws to fight trafficking. And now we can focus on that.
If someone does some vigilante shit to them, that don't affect me. That don't affect my society.
And that's why you'll never be in charge of anything important. It affects all of us. It affects all of us.
But see, the culture.
If a weirdo gets knocked off, that does not affect me in a negative way.
But who decides who's a weirdo? I can say you're a weirdo and kill you. Is that right? The term weirdo is subjective.
Is a Trump weirdo for being caught with Epstein with young girls
He's caught.
on his lap?
He's caught.
There are photos.
Where's the photos?
His
Pull them up. Pull them up.
The dude doing his documentary.
Pull them up.
Yeah, there's a whole video of them guys chilling with. I don't know if they were younger girls, but there's definitely a video of Epstein and
Josh doesn't know these people's age. He just saying that because he hates Trump.
I feel like if they exposed Diddy,
Biden was kissing little kids. Josh didn't care about that.
Everybody should
expose
all the weirdos.
About all the freaky shit he was on. It's time for y'all niggas to like.
I'm with it. Put it out there.
Let's go back 4 years on No Jumper and see if Josh ever brought up Biden kissing little girls. He never did. He just hates Trump. He hates Trump. Trump is the most investigated president in history. If there was any dirt on this dude that was to be found about any pedophilia, it would be out. Plus, Trump was the most.
You think they can't hide shit,
Trump
bro?
was the
Dude, there's plenty of things.
Trump had the whole United States government against him, bro. If there was something, they would have found
he's the president, bro. They're hiding that shit for him, bro.
He wasn't president at that time.
Bro. He calls the shots. He's literally calling the
got
shots.
the bag.
This shit ain't coming out
without them. The plays he make, he can get some shit erased. Like
he's not. The reason it's not coming out is because of Trump. Surely.
Off the internet,
It's
that's why Elon said
with
it.
label deals that can hide shit off the internet. Come
The
on,
Epstein file investigator said of everybody who he talked to and dealt with, Donald Trump was the most cooperative, offered to.
Of course he's gonna say that, bro. It's the president.
Because look, and I would say Phil, but I can see Donald Trump being investigated by every single government agency, and they can't find shit on him to where they had to make up bullshit charges. So,
oh no, they found plenty of shit.
Man, you're okay. Why ain't in jail? Why ain't in jail?
Because he ran for president and won.
Oh, okay.
You can't. How you gonna put the president in jail?
Put on trial.
They was trying to take that nigga to jail though.
He was convicted before he became president.
That's why all the other trials never got there because he became president.
He was convicted before he became president.
Yeah, but now he's president.
And
So that
he
shit's
vacated because he's president. He never had to go.
They didn't vacate
out here
because he's
pardoning fucking
president.
Kodak and shit. He can't pardon himself.
Listen, man.
Dude, you're such a fucking.
He had 4 years. Listen, man.
You just contradicted.
Listen, you're just emotional. There was 4 years. There was 4 years between his presidencies.
Yes,
Within any of that 4 years, they could have convicted him and put him in jail.
And they tried
There's
to.
nothing there.
All of these things took the process.
Harvard.
And you said, "Oh no, now that's election."
Trump never goes to jail.
Listen.
This shit takes time.
Harvard. No, it
Try
don't.
to convict the president, bro.
They had the Epstein list before Trump became president. Listen, Harvard professors who are law professors who are Democrats went on the record on CNN, MSNBC, and said the case against Trump is bullshit. That's why no one has ever been convicted of this in history. They literally made up a trumped up case, no pun intended. They do it all the time. You just hate Trump. So he's guilty to you.
You're having an argument we had last week.
And you got cooked last week.
You got proved wrong. You're trying to.
We won. You lost. Give it up.
You lost
all
last week.
All illegals getting deported. You just keep losing.
Let's keep it pushing.
Crazy.
Wait, so you really think that Trump didn't do anything with Epstein? You feel like the reason it's all now kind of over is just because there's nothing to find?
Keep it short because we're closing
I think Trump likes boning porn stars.
I think you.
That's why every incident involves porn stars. Never. Pedophiles don't just say, I'm only going to do it at Epstein Island.
Okay,
they do it anytime they get a chance.
You think he was just boning porn stars with Epstein? He wasn't involved in no PDF
Trump
shit?
is on his freaking.
You think he was checking IDs?
Listen, man. Look. I love when I get Josh out of character. That's nice. That feels good. Listen, man. He's on his Hugh Hef shit. This dude, Josh, is mad because Trump gets more pussy than him. And so he's always gonna hate.
So but then that's enough for the list to not come out, right?
I'm pro-America.
That's crazy.
He wants criminals to rule America. I want Americans
Donald
to rule
Trump
America.
is literally a criminal.
This guy, Josh,
what are you talking about?
What crime did he commit? What crime did he commit?
He a felon.
Tax fraud, tax evasion.
No, the conviction was vacated. The conviction was vacated.
He was convicted,
but it was vacated. So he's no longer convicted.
So if I get my record expunged, I'm no longer like I no longer did.
You still a criminal. Listen, being a felon
at you like you a criminal.
Being a felon does not bar you from being president. There was a man who ran for president from prison.
But being a felon make you a criminal.
Being a felon makes you a criminal.
All right, and that's the whole point. You just said.
But I would rather, listen,
super chat.
What Trump did with Trump University, I feel that was criminal. Convict him for that. That was a crime. This other nonsense is just bullshit. This is the way people like Josh
paying off bribery money during an election. To
he paid a hoe. He paid a hoe. That ain't illegal.
Lying about it.
He gave it. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Where?
Lying
Who's been convicted for lying about paying a hoe?
Dude,
he paid the taxes.
You lost this argument last
He paid the taxes.
All right, so look, Buzzer Beater Clip said, Adam, whatever you do, do not go to that studio. I don't know what he's talking about.
4 extra.
Oh, 4 extra studio. Oh, yeah,
No, he
yeah.
needs to go over there.
He said, do not pop up.
Get his DP.
Kareem became a member. Op Stopper became a member. Shout out to y'all. Had that same energy towards Johnny Sins as you do for Z-Real. Below 44 says, Adam, your audience does not give a fuck about any other Fig Menu stuff anymore. I promise you, we're the only ones that's still interested. Oh, you're the only one that's still interested. All right, what does that say? Quilly Mac, why is it expected for Adam to be a baby? Why is it expected for Adam to baby a grown-ass man for extra? Adam is a businessman and don't owe for extra nothing. He needs to be grateful, and Adam gave him the opportunity. Big Game O says, Brandon is annoying as fuck. Andre says, Brandon bringing LBC Zesty disciples. Andre again. Andre's back on it with another $5 said. Brandon and Flocka share each other's clothes.
Hey,
that's how you know you're impactful though. When the fans are paying to talk shit, the nigga doing the shit.
Mama's is. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, monetized that guy said, Brandon, don't let Wack lie. Don't let Wack lie naked on his mama like this. You know they locking him up for Brittany Grinner. Quick, this dude can't
Learn how to read, nigga.
Nigga, read what he said. It's
Brandon, don't let Wack lie naked on his mama like this. You know they locking him up like Brittany Griner quick if he got off in Russia.
Yeah, sure.
English.
All right. Scroll up.
Oh, these are $2.
All right. 4 extra interview isn't worth $1,000 now. He came out talking so much, we basically know what happened. Sin from the G says, so you just read the donations when you want?
Tripping.
Yo, niggas is mad. All right, this guy in the purple ran from his
don't
own.
Read that.
Yeah, don't read that.
Who the fuck is?
Man, go past it.
Oh
Why
shit, I
did you
didn't.
even land on it,
I didn't
Josh?
fucking. All right, Mailman P London rap. Oh, all right, Mailman P said, who the fuck is Mailman P? Shout out to you though.
That's my boy Mailman and Pete, man.
All right, great show today. U.S. rappers over UK. Hey, Ross.
Hey man, listen, I'm just trying to rap for my country now.
Nah, you got to. All right, Brendan don't know what he's talking about. He's a street nigga, shorty, more closer to being a cop. He would tell something for sure.
I'm going to tell on your bitch ass for sure. Thank you for the $10.
Once Gunna said, yes, man, why still a gang? That made him a rat. Ralphie know what he's talking about. Brandon don't know shit. Right. All right, and this is the last one. Trump a huge, what is that? Oh, Trump is a huge pedo. He had R. Kelly living in his president's suite rent-free before he went to jail. 4 extra camp podcast for shit. Career over.
Damn, you spelled career wrong. Wow.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know,
Carrera.
Make sure you guys tune into the Tuesday show tomorrow. We'll be back live Tuesday show at 4:00. Also, make sure on Wednesday we'll be back for the news at 12:00. Back on the news on Friday, and then also on Thursday we got the Thursday show. It's been another episode, another news. Anybody want to plug anything before we get out of here?
Hanging them, y'all know the deal. Ralph report type shit.
Player Ways dropping a new tape Thursday at 9 p.m. Old Man Ralphie Deluxe dropping next Monday night. So tune into them.
Hey, Ralphie, what you was playing on stream yesterday? That was Assassin's Creed. I was tapped in a little bit. I was watching.
Assassin's Creed and Doom is the best games I played, but Doom gotta be like, if you ready for them smash and bash.
At first, I thought it was Elden Ring, but I like that don't look like Elden Ring. So that's Assassin's Creed.
Valhalla.
Yeah, Valhalla.
Word.
Yeah, I had to go back into the bag. They said the new one trash.
Brandon, you plugging anything? What you got?
Go follow me at Defiant Brandon. Shout out to everybody that supports me. Go check out my bro at Search for Uhuru on YouTube. And why doesn't Josh like me? I'm probably gonna talk about that tonight.
I like you. The fans don't like you.
Hey, bro, I get you out of that fake character you be trying to give everybody. He was calling me dumbass. I like that. When white boys talk you like that, they comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. I like him. It's okay, Josh. It's not bad to like me. You know
all right, my boy Huncho, what you got? What you plugging, man?
Yo, shout out to Trump, man. We said some crazy shit. I don't want to get arrested over here whilst I'm
Trump!
But yeah, follow me, Honcho's house. We lit every day.
Say shout out to
UK
Ice.
to the US.
Say shout out to Ice.
No, don't
say
say
shout
that.
out to Ice.
Don't
say it, dude.
Don't
Say
say
it.
Don't
Trump
say
will
that.
love you.
Hey Ross, what we got before we get up out of here, man?
Hey man, I'm cooking up another long video. It's gonna take me a few more weeks, man. So I'm just cooling right now, working, writing, researching. But a couple weeks time, I'm gonna drop a banger, man.
Come on, man. The GOAT himself. Man, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, yeah, Tuesday show tomorrow.